everyone! My name is Ralsei. I'm just kidding, my name's Hayu. I'm Hayu, but I'm cosplaying as the character from Deltarune, so you go play that game. The game's really, really good. Get some music, please. You guys can hear me, right? I changed my microphone setup, so I hope the balance is going to be correct. And the song's getting started up. Cool. Great. Let's fly down over here. I can't hear the game much. Yeah. Cool. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of slime farmage. A little something down here. I want to give a shout out to Shadow Strike, who just got their major in astronomy. Like, oh my god. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm not Hayu right now. I'm a different character in Minecraft, but I wanna do space stuff, right? Oh, I've gotta repair my pickaxe. Oh my god, okay, I'll go do it. I wanna do space stuff. Space videos? Cool. Space stuff, like engineering? Even better. But right now I'm not in a position to really do that. I'm kinda still, I'm making video games, but that's not space. You are space. You're doing space, so you're really cool. So massive congratulations, man. Whoop. Be careful with the glide slope there. Ralsei is best boy. If any of you guys wanna find it, I released a cover of the ending song of Deltarune. It is spoilers. So only see if you played the game. I'm gonna rotate this potato. It's a rotato. I am very easily entertained. Yeah, if you go on my Twitter, or if you can somehow find my SoundCloud, check out my SoundCloud. But seriously, I made a cover of the end song, but as Ralsei, because right now I am this boy. Look at him. He is the best boy. Minecraft makes him very jaggedy and pixely, but I guarantee he's actually fluffy. The power of fluffy boys shines within you. But for now, I'm gonna get this pick repaired. I need to have my pick in my offhand, and that's the wrong. And with this pickaxe, I will do this, kill the boys, and I will eventually repair this pickaxe. I really should have done this before streaming, but I forgot. Just have to do this. How are you guys doing? It's a very nice evening. It's kind of 4 AM, but that's how I do it. Oh, the clicking, right? So let's get rid of that. The storage system here that I made, it does click up. Actually, if you can see very closely, there's a bit of green there. Yeah, right in there. I have a cactus in there that takes all the items that it doesn't need. Coffees. Okay. Hi, what brought you toward Minecraft? What brought me into Minecraft? Yes, I think that's the question. I mean, way back in 1.7.3 beta version, I was just really into like Minecraft, and I just haven't stopped playing. Hermitcraft though keeps me going. Those guys are mental. But Hermitcraft is really where it's at, and that's the series that I'm always watching. I've watched them for 6 years now. Let's see. I need at least half durability in my pick before I feel safe going and doing stuff. Clinging eye and octopus. 8018. Hello there. And welcome back to the stream, Isaiah. don't think there is a better way of getting XP for this, so yep, we're just gonna be chatting about space, chatting about things. You guys can ask me questions about space if you want to, while I am healing up this pickaxe. What are the levels I get from this? I think I'll go and get some. This doesn't have mending on it, does it? I'll get some mending books out. Gilly on the server. I do have SoundCloud crackers. I'll link my Twitter. It's on my Twitter. It's one of the most recent posts. Is the cover. www.twitter.com/IUMartin. That should be it. Okay, we're almost there with the pickaxe. Let's say we're about halfway. Hello, Elijah. That's the first time I've ever uploaded publicly something that I've sang, because I'm just really insecure about it. Like, I actually do have formal singing training, and I'm confident about my singing in real life, but when it comes to recordings, I'm really shy. So let me know if it sounds like the best boy. I need to make this more. The clock is upside down. You know what? Actually, upside down's kind of neat. Let's keep it upside down. There's one on the floor right there. You don't need that though. Oh, yeah, you guys want to see my enchantments? Look at that. Look at that BBQ. Yeah. And I got a Smite 5 axe. And yeah, good stuff, good stuff. D. Raven, I don't know what this torch word mean. What it means. It's not an English word. What is my thoughts on traveling to Mars? Well, I totally want to do it. I probably can't for a very long time due to the fact that I've basically almost kidney failure. But you know, I'd love to do it because I really want to help out that cause. The cause is very important to me. You know, some people want children. Some people are like, you know, hey, this is a really important thing. It's not logical. Children are expensive and take up a lot of time, but they want to do it because it's important to them. The same with me in space. But playing instruments. I did learn piano and guitar somewhat as a kid, but I've lost all of that. Haven't practiced in, God, like 10 years. I would like to get a piano again. Piano's nice. I'll have a lot of clout if I post at least 5 good songs per 2 months. I don't care. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I just not interested in doing SoundCloud stuff like that. And the songs aren't like new songs. I'm just like covering things. Do I know any first? You do astrophotography? Yes. Join our Discord. We have a Discord server. It's called Escape Velocity. You can find it if you go to my Patreon, which should be linked in the description of this live stream. Right down there. I can't point. Here we go. The direction that my sword is pointing right now, like that way. Look over there, and there'll be a live stream. Not live stream, a Patreon page that you can find the Discord link. And if you look in the photography section of the Discord, you'll find people who do astrophotography. Someone just got a really kick-ass picture of Jupiter. Your name is pronounced Isaiah, but no one can say it or remember it. Interesting. Yeah, does your family actually come from that part of the world where those names were common? Or is this, you know what, there's no way I can word it without sounding rude. Never mind. It's not a very common name in the West, so. Oh my god, PR, hello! Welcome to the stream. You'll be pleased to know that people are behaving themselves currently. You can join me in Discord, I'm in the gaming channel. When it loads my Twitter, it says something went wrong. Yes, a lot has gone wrong. Um, it works for me. Is it your ad blocker? Do you have ad blocker or something? It's working for me. Picking up all this crap, you know. Not healthy for the bones. Alright, we're almost there with the pickaxe now. It is a biblical name, yeah. Oh wait, I went ahead and assumed that it was your name, but it's probably like your character's name or like online name, right? Aha, PR Wolf has joined the server. I'll go say hi. It's weird, like PR kind of was part of like the reason I did for YouTube. Like, I don't know, it kind of felt like loads of us kind of joined YouTube at the same time. Furry side. I've been a YouTuber since 2007, 2008. I got videos that were big in 2010, but that's on a completely different channel. It's a different. You know what I want to do? I want to make a cover, a replication of that song that I had as my outro. Hello, Red Machine. Red Machine with capital letters red. That sounds like a camera. Yeah, it is a private server, but it is a Patreon server. It is a reward for my patrons who are $10 or more per month. Also for like friends and stuff, but yeah, it's a nice server. I need to keep killing these guys, and then we'll have a nice and repaired pickaxe. I don't have mending on the axe. Okay, so I can switch to the axe and I'll get a bit more in the pickaxe every time. What's it talking?
Hello.
Hello there.
I exist.
You do. Everyone say hi to PR.
Hello, chat.
He says hi to chat. I'll turn you up, and
Oh, okay.
I'll turn the music down.
Oh, Chillstream. Now it's a chill time for a chill stream. 3 a.m.
4 a.m. here.
I was surprised to see that you were on.
No, we just started.
Yeah. Have you seen my new big hole?
You made another hole. I will come see soon. I'm just repairing my pickaxe over at the XP farm currently. If you want to come over here, there's a minecart leading to it at the minecart hub.
I've already been. I built up a load of levels and then I fell while making my hole and they went.
Rest in peace. Hello, do you PR?
Oh, I can see chat. Hello, chat.
I love that story of the person who taught their cat to say hello. Like, it said something that approximated hello once, so they just kept saying hello back, and it got better at saying it.
Oh my god.
And so, like, it was just, like, in the kitchen making noodles, and everything was really quiet and spooky, and then suddenly, hello! It's being screamed in the background somewhere.
That is
like, made him jump.
incredible.
It's such a good image to have. Right, I think we're good for the pickaxe, so I'm gonna head back. No. Fix our sounds there.
My idea for me for my plot in the city is it's just going to look like a beautiful garden, but there's going to be a tiny hole that you can jump down, and then suddenly my underground layer will present itself.
You know about the new water mechanics with like soul sand and magma block? You can make water go up and down.
Whoa. What?
I'll show you. Mud Shack,
Minecraft
baby,
is
Mud
so
Shack.
different.
Mud Shack, shut your face, yap. What? Someone made a house on Cake Lane, but they made it out of dirt.
Oh, okay.
Yours is still the best. I don't know why you have two doors. It's like, it's the Swedish, 2 doors is like the Swedish method of sound isolation.
Well, it's effective.
It's nice and effective, yeah. Just snooping around your house.
Snoopy snoop snoop. I have very little value in there.
Rusty's is also good because you open the door and immediately behind it is another door.
No, I like Rusty. I sort of I was inspired to do the double door thing by his.
Ah. So I had a special delivery from Gilly. Quest completion. Reward for hire you after completing quest. Get Gilly's items back. So, some wonderful mending books there that I might chuck on my stuff. So, you know what? I think that helmet could take one right now. Actually. The sword already has one. Yeah. An anvil back here.
There isn't an anvil at the new place. I keep needing one.
I can make one. Oh yeah, the newest update, 1.14. Have you seen it?
It's got loads of things, loads
Yeah.
of benches and things.
Like there's more than just the crafting table for crafting stuff. I think most stuff, if not all stuff, can still be done through the regular crafting table. It's just that the new stuff is to make complicated things easier. So like there's gonna be a lot of things for like making walls and stairs. There's way more walls and stairs in the new version. So I think either for making those, but we know that there's one for making banners, right? The loom.
The loom, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put mending on all my stuff. Let's do it. Ah, thank you so much, Crackers. What do you think? Does it sound like Ralsei? What's your internal Ralsei sound like? Oh yeah, we're talking about Deltarune, the new Undertale 2 Electric Boogaloo. I take this book with me. Whenever I like swallow, I hope you guys can't hear that voice, that sound, because that would be very off-putting if I was watching the stream.
I can't hear it, so it should be
Okay.
fine.
Well, I mean, there is like Discord.
Yeah,
a
that's
threshold.
true.
But I do have a threshold on my OBS as well because I had like breathing sounds a lot. That was
Breathe.
weird. Let's see.
I scared myself earlier with having Optifine. You know, like when torches still give light even though they're an item on the ground. I didn't know where that's where the light was coming from, and
Right.
I picked it up by mistake, and all the light immediately disappeared, and it terrified me.
Oh god. It's like, yeah, because you don't expect like the world to change around you, so it's like someone had knocked
Yeah.
something out or something. Yeah, let's put a mending on this pick, and we'll save the other. Oh. Smack my head into the camera. Oh.
Oh,
Ah, perfect landing, perfect landing. It landed like just at the right time that I didn't get any damage. Alright, we're gonna be breaking out a little slime chunk in here, and we're gonna be making a little slime farm.
yes.
I think we could, once we have enough iron, we could use iron golems to slimes out. But until then, I guess we'll just have to wait for slimes manually and then kill them ourselves. That works. Okay, Crackers. I'd like to know how your interpretation sounds like too. Except, probably impossible to like describe. I know, more or less British, I guess is the right way of asking. Also, like, how high pitched do you think he is? Like, is he a higher pitch or a lower pitch voice? I know the sound used in the game sounds almost like female in pitch. What texture pack am I using? I am using the Faithful texture pack, but the rainbows come from a little additional texture pack that Mumbo Jumbo originally assembled from multiple different texture packs. It also alters the way the redstone looks, but not redstone dust, because it was before they changed the dust to a new texture system.
I have a texture add-on that removes like armor, so I can see people's skins.
Ah,
But like, it can get confusing because I can never know, like in PvP, if someone's armored or not.
Ah, right. But you know, if you have that texture pack in real life, get reported to the police.
I haven't been reported yet, so
There's a very particular kind of person that that wants X-ray vision for very nefarious purposes. Let's make a crafting table.
If you
Yes,
had
a
X-ray
random
vision,
Sorry?
actual X-ray vision would be just quite frightening because it would all be bones.
Yes, you'd be talking to skeletons constantly. Also, you'd give everyone an increase. No, wait, no. Your eyes would have an increased risk of cancer. It's not really. Because they currently like try to block out. No, wait, no. No, they wouldn't. Never mind. I'm thinking the other way. So I'm thinking UV. Whereas X-ray always goes through your eyes if it does exist anyway.
Eyes.
Eyes.
My eyes are already wrong anyway.
Mine are perfect. Oh, my kidneys. Oh boy. What did I come here for? Needed a thing. Wood. I need crafting table. Crafting table adding. I could rename my ender chest to just nowhere, so I can technically say I can pull it out of nowhere. We are T-minus 20 minutes
something else
from
as well.
the launch of Rocket Lab's third orbital launch.
Oh,
So I'm gonna whack that on the stream when it's time.
nice.
Yeah, it's their first commercial launch, and their second time launching other people's satellites. They're a bunch of New Zealanders who, like, have gaming rigs as their mission control.
Yeah, I saw they have those headsets.
Yeah, and they do actually play CS:GO right there.
Brilliant.
Not many people know this, but SpaceX does that too. Oh, here we go. The music's starting for the live stream. Oh, they're showing picture. Okay, you know what? Let's switch over. I'm gonna go to display capture. Oh, that. Wait. There we go. I'm gonna bring it over. Okay, this does seem very corporate video-ish, but look, it's Peter Beck. He's a Kiwi. You know what? I should make like a little window for this so that we can see it in the corner and I can still play the game. That's so nice. Look, they actually made it to space, guys. Oh yeah, the foil thing that was in the corner of the engine there, that's a battery. They actually use batteries and electric motors to pump the fuel into their engines.
Hello and welcome to today's broadcast of Rocket Lab's third Electron launch. It's business time.
It's called, yeah, the launch
from Rocket
is
Lab's
named
brand new Mission
It's
Control
Business
Center
Time.
in Auckland, New Zealand, and Launch Complex 1
Let's
on the
make a
Mahia
display
Peninsula.
capture thing.
My name is Danielle Devoy. I'm a senior mission manager here at Rocket Lab, and I'll be taking you through today's Electron launch. Thanks for joining us. Earlier today, I checked in with our meteorological operator and found out that our weather looks great for today. We're watching the ground winds, but as for now, we are clean and green. We are in an exciting
Nice.
new era of
Multi-live
small satellite
stream.
technology, one that's making life on
So many
Earth
layers.
better.
Oops.
Small satellites
Like
have
an
a
onion.
crucial role to play in improving understanding of our planet and our impact on it. They help us to connect with each other, enable us to protect people and resources, and they create opportunities to innovate and
I'm
explore.
having a cobblestone
excited to be
and
launching
stone brick
small
theme
satellites
for my
like this
hole at the
on
moment
Electron
because I
today.
can't be bothered to.
Its business time features
dig.
a variety of
Ah.
payloads, including several weather monitoring
It would take
spacecraft,
so long to
Australia's
like
first commercial
build like
CubeSat,
actual
and a
walls
drag
to
tail that
everything.
could help reduce space junk. The manifest also includes a spacecraft built by a team of
Look
Southern
at those views.
California
Look at that little boy. Such a good rocket. The entire rocket is actually black. The white parts you're seeing are ice building up on the outside of the tanks.
85-degree
Oh, that's cool.
inclination orbit, carried by stage 1 and its 9 3D printed alloy Rutherford engines. This is followed by a final
Okay, Crackers. I'm just reading your comment now. That's good.
single vacuum optimized Rutherford. Once in this orbit, the Electron kickstation for our customer
Gina Yiga asks a great question. What kind of meth are you on?
From
Me.
there, it coasts for around
The best.
Minecraft, it's the worst.
And raises our perigee.
Right, let's grab that crafting table then. Let's put this away.
10 kilometers.
I remembered what I came for.
This is known as circularizing the orbit. Once in this orbit, our customer's spacecraft will be deployed over a period of a few minutes, starting with
Athone. It's the egg-shaped moon of Saturn.
Yes.
It's the best moon because it's shaped exactly like an egg. You don't know why.
It's like that Doctor Who episode. The moon is an egg.
Do I sing often? I used to be in a lot of choirs as a kid, but I don't sing anymore besides what you saw there. I sing in the shower. I practice in the shower. I actually sing at cons. No, I'm lying. I do sing at cons.
You did a good singing at Confluence.
Arkin Fuzzle, that was great. Bit of David Bowie.
Yeah.
Right, what am I actually crafting? Stone slabs. Bam, bam, bam. 6 slabs of those, buddy. Slabs? It's the 6 stacks. Stacks of those, buddy. So. Oh, we got a corporate video. It's like an ad inside of the stream in the corner, but it's for a satellite company. There are furries that work at that satellite company that is in the corner of the stream right there. There are furries that work there. In fact, one of the ones in this video is probably level 39, we're good here. So that can be the level. That. Do you click to place the torches? You just move to PC. Right, if you hit F, you can put stuff in your other hand. So like if I have my pickaxe here, and if your main hand doesn't have something, you know, if the item does not have a right-click function, so in this case the pickaxe does not have a right-click, it'll use the left hand, or the other hand. You can change hand. Make sure I'm not going to fall down a hole or something. It's, staircase here. Yeah, they have that weird anechoic chamber, except instead of for sound, it's for EM radiation. For like, you know, to test interference and stuff of the signal satellite. Yeah, lots of tiny boy satellites. Actually pretty cute. Like, yeah, look, they're just taking one freshly baked out of the oven right now. They do actually put their satellites in ovens. It's to test the thermal loads.
Nothing like a good bit of cooked satellite.
Nothing like a good bit of cooked satellite. I gotta be careful though, because I usually go into like South African accent if I try.
Yeah, I mean my Australian is not the best.
Australia now, these are people launching a rocket today for news.
New Zealand's very different to Australia. They get very angry if you say they're the same.
You sounded exactly like a Fox production. He just uploaded a video of him vacuum packing his fursuits, 2 of them, into the same suitcase. It's so sad to watch the faces like crumple into themselves. Just kind of like the nose is kind of pushed into the face. And it's like, why are you doing this to me? That's the way it looks. Plays the Fox says, South African. Yes.
South African night.
Like, I like the way they say tins. It's like there's no I in that word. It's just tins. Tins. Problem here. It's a big hole. I would quote District 9, but basically that entire film is just swearing, so.
Yeah. Good film, though.
Really good film. It's the best sci-fi film ever. But only if you don't count The Martian as a sci-fi film. What's the best film ever made is Mad Max Fury Road. it's not my favorite, but I can't dispute that it's the it is. Wow, we had so many slabs and yet we still ran it. How are we in terms of the launch schedule here? T minus 11 minutes 44 seconds. I could actually do a proper pattern with these torches. Alright, need more stone. Just gonna get more stone. Ah, hello Mexico. And also hello Alabama. Lots of space stuff in Alabama. It's where they assembled and tested the... Not sure about tested actually, but yeah, it's tested as in like tested the first Saturn rockets. That's right, the liquid oxygen inside the tanks is really, really, really cool. It has to be to stay liquid, so... It's also under a lot of pressure, so... That means it's even more likely to be a liquid at even high temperatures. In their case, they're using really cool liquid oxygen, so even colder than being a liquid, so... That's what's called cryogenic. And... If you think about it, it's the difference between water that's near freezing and water that's near boiling. Like, most rockets with liquid oxygen in them, they'll be having the liquid oxygen near boiling temperature. But with them, it's almost near becoming a solid. So, really cold. You wouldn't want to touch that. And that is why it has such so much ice on the outside, because, you know, it's like dew growing on the outside of a soda can, except it's so cold that the dew freezes, and then more dew freezes on top of that. So yeah, icy boy. But yeah, it is a very striking all-black look for the rocket when it isn't fueled. That is because it is made of carbon composite. It's the first fully carbon composite rocket fuselage. Of course, the next one is in the process of being built right now, and that would be SpaceX's BFR, which is the first sort of honest-to-God spaceship. Space shuttle is kind of like spaceship prototype, you know, if we're going to talk Star Wars terms, but this is like an actual, it's going to be an actual freaking spaceship. So yeah, it's currently being built right now. Make a video on it at some point. A more glorious fashion that can be done in a bedroom in Sweden. Is that why they use pumps? Pumps where, sorry? Oh hey, they're playing the advert for their other customer today. Irvine CubeSat. They have a lot of different pumps. They have pumps on the ground that pump to the rocket. But you know, you have to do that either way. And then they have pumps in the rocket, near the engines. Actually, it's part of the engines, which gets the fuel from inside the rocket out the bottom of the rocket. And right there, what you're seeing is a replay of their last launch. Very well. Their first launch was called It's a Test, and they got some weird data from a sensor about where the rocket was. So they had to terminate it, but it seemed to be on track. They did observations. So the second one, where they tested it a second time, was just called Still Testing. BFR, Big Effing Rocket, good name. Yep, that's the name. It's been changed in Wikipedia now, sadly, but it used to actually have the full name, all 3 words on Wikipedia page. That's of course because of the EFG. I should become the first furry in space. Of course. But if anyone else beats me to it, that just means that we've had furries in space sooner. It's even better. So, yeah. Brendan Foxdragon, hello! Welcome to the stream. That's awesome that you're here. Yeah, I don't usually stream at very convenient times for anyone.
Including yourself.
No, it's very convenient. It's while I'm awake. If I streamed while I was asleep, that'd be quite inconvenient. But it hasn't stopped others from trying.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say. It seems to be quite the fashion nowadays, actually.
It does. I can't get furry gang out of my head. Actually, no. For Majira's sleep stream, I posted I put in like a $3 donation or something, and my "Why Are We Still Here Just to Suffer" video. But it accidentally uploaded it as public, so everyone got a notification, and even if you put it to unlisted afterwards, they still have that notification. They can still go to the video, and everyone was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm just like, "Sorry guys." I really need to upload more fursuit videos. I'm just tired and kind of starved recently. I'm gonna see if I can change my work situation. I work like 1 less day every week, because then I can really focus on stuff. And the studio's really understanding with that stuff because it is a very creative. If you don't have creativity, then everyone's sad. How are we doing? T-minus 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Okay. Slabs. This requires a lot of slabs. Quick pause to get my jacket on. Hello, Ben Kitsune. You met me? Where did you meet me? Was it at Eurofurence? I think that must have been where it was. Not as many Americans go to Puzzle or BuzzCon. Get to T-minus 2 minutes. I'm going to bring up the sound on the rocket launch live stream, and we're going to listen to the countdown now. You're studying the effects of microgravity on. Sure. I mean, the thing is, like, it generally clumps together a lot. That force, for a lot of the fur, overcomes gravity. So, I don't think we need to study it. But there have been furry costumes in space before, people just messing around. So, I don't think it's not something that we haven't looked at. Scott Kelly was up there for a year, and he wore a gorilla suit to scare the crap out of his station mates. They didn't know that it was being sent up to him. Actually, it exploded a couple times, so I had some launch failures. So I mean, I could lose my fursuit and launch to be sent up to me. That would suck. But the 3rd time was the charm. Got it, and he scared the crap out of his crewmates. And I mean, the American one crewmate was a bit more nuts than the British one. Yeah, I think BLFC. Oh, BLFC's. I only ever hear good things about it. Like Anthrocon. The thing with Anthrocon is that I just don't see people talking about Anthrocon. Like, it used to be the biggest con, but I don't see people generally talking. Whenever it's running, I just see like 1 or 2 images on Twitter, and that's it. But then when BLFC is going, the entirety of Twitter is BLFC. Just nothing else. No other. How you place the slabs for 10 minutes straight.
That's the content I subscribe for.
Well, what have we had so far? Punching zombies and skeletons in an incredibly safe mob grinder. A launch live stream in the screen.
Unix LC on mission code, please confirm all ALB bats have been switched to internal power.
Vehicles on internal power.
Oh my god, we have French.
And RCO confirmed ground power has been disabled on
Bonjour.
all 3 stages.
Oh no, we can't have.
ground power is dropped in all stages.
This is not Ariane's
To all
space
operators,
launching,
vehicles
this
is on internal power.
No, actually, I don't think he's French.
Pressing locks.
Italian. People are trying to use Twitch emotes in my chat.
Well, that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, is it?
Think your memes through next time, people.
Pressing 0.
The horse and mine.
Yes, please disable anti-gathering and confirm.
They haven't had a hold of the countdown yet. I'm really surprised.
Stage 1, confirm that stage 1 is pressed.
Stage 1 first.
Stage 2, confirm stage 2 is
Minus
pressed.
1 minute.
Stage 2 is pressed. Fast barrage active.
My god, guys, this might actually happen.
Deluge turning on.
Oh,
Pumps on.
the
Deluge
camera
running.
person is testing. He's not had that much practice yet.
Setting GNC states.
My god, it might actually go. They've had a lot of issues in the past.
Re-readying engines.
I'm actually way more excited from this than I thought.
Light mode.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Ignition.
3, 2,
Holy shit! Wow!
vehicle in stage 1.
Actually going.
IRP tracker downrange.
Right. Back in the. But a little bit bigger than before, I think.
You fly.
Hey, look at sweet boy! Shiny! God. Oh yeah, the absolutely terrible stage cameras that they have. Watching video, live video from a freaking
Dynamic
rocket.
pressure 50% of maximum.
Nine-month trip to Mars, no thank you. It's like a much shorter trip.
T plus 1 minute, flight is nominal.
Just go faster.
Coming up on maximum dynamic pressure.
But yeah, usually when you make carbon fiber structures, or carbon composite structures for stuff like rockets and
Dynamic
planes,
pressure.
it's a really, there's the contra. It's a really involved process. The way that they do it at Rocket Lab is they just have a large pair of scissors.
Stage 1 propulsion still
That's
nominal.
it.
Efficiency.
Gets the job done. But they can, because
20
it's you know,
kilometers.
it's a rocket you can wheel around with
Says
your
nominal.
hands. It's small.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy doing that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Dynamic
Everyday
He
pressure
just
astronaut.
pushed it.
50% of maximum.
He's the human version of me, by the way.
Yeah.
He's collaborated with people I've collaborated, but I want to collaborate.
Power pack CO2-1.
That'd be cool.
AOS at Chatham's station.
Chatham's. It's very,
Minimize AOA.
it's a very southern hemisphere. Wasn't that the place which got used during? Was it Hubble? I think.
Internal
Apollo
mode
13.
and app detect.
Yeah, there was a. I think in
Time to go 8
Australia.
seconds.
There's a ground station which
5 seconds.
was actually used to relay beacons from
2
Apollo
seconds.
13.
Stage 1
Shutdown.
Miko.
It could have been Apollo.
Separating.
Stage
Stage
separation.
transition started. Propulsion nominal, vehicle is stable.
Oh my god, it's working flawlessly so far. Yeah, they really are out of the testing stage. And look at them, they're freaking gaming headphones. You know what? I should have Minecraft up
Separating
in the
fairing.
corner.
Fairing separation.
Bearing separation. See those little boys falling away there? Not really falling away, they're still moving upwards. It's just that the rocket is accelerating away from them, all going up at the same time.
Speed 2.5 kilometers per second.
I'd be continuing to follow a nominal track.
Rocket company is this? This is Rocket Lab. They're a New Zealand rocket company. Small satellites and micro satellite. This is their first ever true commercial launch. No longer in a testing phase. Torch.
Flight remains nominal.
Thank you, lady, for reminding us. Music back. What do we want on? It's very cool.
Stage 2 propulsion remains nominal.
Hello, Ace the Cat. Welcome to the stream. We are watching Rocket Lab's first commercial launch.
Coming up on 3
Called
kilometers per second.
It's business time. This is not a video, this is a live stream. We're doing streamception all over again, folks. Watching a stream within a stream. Yo, dog.
Altitude is 200 kilometers.
What? Can someone translate this message, please? Stream the stream, streaming the stream.
I could always stream the stream, streaming the stream.
Oh my god.
If I wanted to stream.
It's like those Twitter posts that like tweet something. You know, they say something like, "This is absolutely unacceptable in today's society," and it'll be a retweet of someone saying, "This is absolutely disgusting." That'll be a retweet of someone saying, "I can't believe anyone would do this." And it just goes on forever.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll go on Reddit and I'll see like a comment that says just like this, and this will be a hyperlink, and it'll link to another comment saying just like this, and it goes on forever.
Reddit goes on forever.
I should try a Haze 2 beacon if I have the resources. I have one Wither Skull, I believe. Actually, I might not have any. We could go to the Nether and have a cheeky little, cheeky old time find their Wither Skeletons. You know, a Haze 2 beacon would help dramatically. I'm gonna go to the Nether and see if we can do something about this. Thing is though, I'm very certain we won't get enough. Totally give it a go. Should make a staircase here.
The basics of my hole have been dug.
Hot swapping.
Hot swapping.
Eject.
Eject.
Stage 2
There we
propulsion
go.
is still nominal.
The Electron is unique in that its Rutherford engines are driven by high-performance, brushless DC electric motors and lithium polymer batteries. What you saw a few moments ago was the ejection of 2 of our 3 battery packs from the second stage. This is done to increase performance by reducing the amount of spent mass that's carried to orbit.
So yeah, what they just did was they ejected the batteries, which were to power the motors. those motors power. They pump the fuel through the rocket. Usually in rockets, you pump the fuel with like a mini rocket engine inside of it. So a little combustion engine. But since this is a small rocket, they can get away with using electric motors.
Like disabled.
Like copy.
And that makes them incredibly high performance.
Speed.
Okay, this out now. Lines.
Switching stage 2 to mode burnout detect.
We're gonna keep that screen up in the corner until we reach the point of why is it still? Why is the UI
Seconds
still
from
there? Keep it up in the corner until they've reached payload separation, I think. Do I plan any more covers in the future? Yes. Not plan, but I would definitely like to make some more song covers. I want to cover some Fox and more. I'm sure he'll be okay with it.
I was listening to a particular song of theirs today.
Engine shut down.
Yeah, which one? Look, stage separation. That's the kick stage, the third stage.
Trans robot looks nominal.
The one about horses.
And
Oh,
that
the one about
successfully
horses,
completes
okay.
the first half of our flight with a successful orbit injection. Electron's kick stage has separated
It's
from
an
stage
incredible
2
tune.
and is now coasting
Once it's in
as
your head,
planned.
it can never leave.
The Electron kick stage makes up the final
How's
stage of the launch
theirs?
vehicle and provides Electron the
And that's all
capability
I'm saying.
to precisely
all-
inject
honestly, that's
customer
all it
payloads
needs
into
to
their
be
final
said.
designated
Cause
orbit,
there's no.
as this graphic
That's as much as
explains.
I can sing before.
Yep.
It's no longer PG. God.
The thing is, anyone who knows the song is now
While
instantly
stage
in
2
their head.
reaches an
Yeah, yeah.
initial parking
I,
orbit, as shown here,
I did actually
the kick
send
stage
Fox,
completes the mission.
cover the
First, the
currently
kick
at,
stage is separated from Electron and then performs a
dressing up as
42-minute
Majura.
coast.
Majura with his fursuit.
At 51
Also,
minutes
everyone's
into the
missing it,
flight,
so
the kick
it's like a
stage will
Fox
be
Jura.
ignited and will circularize the orbit, at which point all of our customer payloads will be deployed.
Yeah, who knows
As
Cooper
good
Tom?
stewards of the space
Cooper Tom's
environment, our
amazing.
kick stage design is such that the
OG
Curie
for you.
engine can perform a deorbit maneuver to enable it to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere
Visible hot.
faster and burn
Artist
up,
unknown.
therefore reducing
Rest in peace, I
safety.
guess. F. This is a house here which is made of air. It's a fine building material.
As the kick stage enters its coast phase, we're going
is
to
a fine
transition
building
over to our
material.
tracking graphic, which will show
It's
the
very fine.
location
It's as
of
small
the
as
kick
atoms.
stage as it coasts over the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently southeast of New Zealand, with the clock, and when the clock reaches T plus 45 minutes, we'll return with commentary coverage of payload deployment.
35
If you've
minutes,
been
okay,
staying
I'm
up
getting
late to
nervous.
join us, now might be a good time for a power nap. If you're planning on staying
Did you hear
awake,
that?
enjoy these sweet tunes from Tim Dodd, the
Hear what?
Everyday Astronaut.
Okay. So she said, if you're staying up late to watch the stream, now might be the best time for a power nap. And she said, until then, here are some sweet tunes by Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut.
Oh,
Tweeting at that guy immediately. We gotta find it. That's him. Two. I'm gonna say sweet tunes as well. It's business time. Here we go. So yeah, we'll keep the stream going in audio for music, but I'm gonna make it not visible. First remote. Read that one or two times. guess we continue the diggity dig. Oh no, we're gonna go to the Wither. That was the Nether. Sorry. So something we need to do first is have 1 gunpowder. Have night. Please. Creeper dust. CAD, Raven. Minecraft is fun. There. Hello, Alan. Yes, we do have no lives. We just play video games that we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I think people telling other people online that they have no lives should really go out and do something. Like productive. Or just have fun. They don't seem to be having fun when they're doing this. Enjoying a game does not determine someone's age. No. Also, what's wrong with, like, you know, not wanting to act grown up? It's like, that's kind of a farce in itself, isn't it? Like, we're all told we have to act grown up, but is anyone out there really a grown up? Like, is there anyone out there really got their stuff together? Or is everyone just kind of pretending? I think the people we all idolize the very most are the closest to having their stuff together. I mean, like, you know, if you look at First Man, I haven't actually watched it yet, but this new film that just came out, even like Neil Armstrong, you know, it was reduced to goo in front of people that he idolized, and he'd been on the moon. What's I gonna do here? 2 frame. That's it. Now we need potions. Magic box. Those are fire resistance potions. I don't need a base, I just carry my entire base around with me. I think now is a good time to go head out to the nether thing. What about wooden slabs? I need some actual wood, actually. I don't have a wood box, do I? There's some wood in here.
I've got a lot of wood if you need some.
I got a few stacks of logs. But we're good. Yeah, we're good. It's after night time. It's gonna be night. We're gonna get some creeper dust, make some fireworks, and then we can go off to the nether and we can fly around.
Right.
Have you heard of the Windward Performance Perlan 2 glider by any chance? It's a super high altitude glider that has already exceeded 76,000 feet? Wait. I need a... That looks like... Wait a sec, that looks like it was made by Bert Rutan. Airbus. Really looks like it was designed by Bert Rutan. Oh, Greg Cole. Dude, that's really cool. Thank you for thinking this to me. I'll take it. Right. Let's, we are in a good position to go out and some baddies. Should be some creepers around here to mess up. Actually. I like the look of this minecart. Oh no, wait, this was only used to get some villagers around. And these supports here, I bet were only there so they could actually pillar up to get up to it. So I'm sure we can take it down. I'll ask him if he... Just one. They only have one song from that. Creepers in the distance are further away than they appear.
Really?
Yeah. You hold your sword in your dominant hand while arrow hits an enemy, and you're looting. You have a looting sword. The looting gets applied to them.
Oh.
Oh, hello, weapons. Yeah. have to go find all those creepers to kill. Need their gunpowders. Having a good time here. Hello, Rusky Husky. Ah, thanks, man. Good night, Brownie Bear. Oh my god. Skeletons, get removed from this game. I just removed that guy from the game. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm out of here. LZ is hot. See these boys? They're bad. These are bad boys.
Oh, the fly boys.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Do when they come for you. Ow! Get back here.
Do they just spawn like randomly, or does something trigger them?
They spawn when you haven't slept for a few days. It's insomnia that brings them in.
I wondered because I'd not seen any of them.
Zombie actually brought that gunpowder to me. Helpful. Great. My fingers are like rolling over the keyboard to find this. Okay. Endless skeletons tonight.
Someone in
Just
chat
bad
says,
luck.
"What if you duel your bow and sword?"
You can do that. I should probably do that because then the effect does get applied. I just don't like having it on the left. It just feels wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's more.
Oh, it looks weird on the other side.
Oh, I looked at the Ender Boys.
They spooked now.
That's not an. Look at these various boys.
I remember Enderman being added to Minecraft, like right at the height of like Slenderman's popularity and shit as well.
I do too.
It was really frightening when you first.
Yes. Like they would open
Came
their
across
the fact they open their mouth as well.
Oh. It's the sound. Like they're one of the only mobs that like really builds the sound and scares you.
Yeah. I didn't know what the sound was because the thing is when they were added, Notch accidentally missed that semicolon. So that in multiplayer, when you looked at them, they didn't actually. I think it was like if you weren't the first player to join the server, then they wouldn't trigger when you looked at them. So you never ever had the sound. But then, oh yeah, they didn't even have sounds when they added. When they added the Enderman sounds, I didn't know what the screaming like noise was. So I heard it and I like crap myself, obviously. And I just searched Minecraft sound holy F word, and it gave me the correct result.
Incredible. Skeletons are a lot more powerful now as well than they used to be.
Yeah, and they can like rapid fire too.
One 360'd me earlier. I was watching it,
The cheek.
and it 360'd and then shot me. It must be deliberate. Like that must be a thing.
I mean, I could ask him. I know, older versions, the code is released. Some of it is big code.
He did a cheeky little spin and just got me.
Cheek. Music
Rushki
kinda
Husky says, Enderman in Minecraft VR are horrifying. I can imagine.
Oh my god, yeah. They're probably easier to not look at it.
Oh, yeah, I wonder how good it is at knowing like that kind of stuff in the VR version. Like exactly where you're looking.
Oh no, it knows. Not developed. Not at work, mind you. Not breaking any NDAs or anything. Butt. Get in the butt. This is nice music. I think they're saying a song over.
I don't know what happens when you name a rabbit Toast.
We can name you Toast.
I could name myself Toast if you want, but I don't know whether this is going to be a horrifying joke or a pleasant one.
Does it change skin to someone's rabbit called Toast? Also, Winged Gaster, since your name is Gaster, you'll appreciate my skin. I'm currently a Ralsei that's completely surrounded in arrows. Oh yeah, and if you're in third-person mode, you can still look at Enderman. I found that out the hard way.
Oh.
Small creepers.
Actually, I haven't seen a rabbit on this server actually yet.
Oh, come to the desert. There's tons of the desert colors, but they are desert colors. Let's see.
Where are all the name tags? There was a chest with like 1 million of them in at one point.
Yeah, it's go to the AFK fishing farm.
Where's the AFK fishing farm?
Behind Cave Lane. It's like a building made of glass and andesite.
Ah, yep, got it.
Hello. Hi there, PR. I made you.
Whoa, you're very spiky.
Oh yeah, I'm a hedgehog right now.
You did make me. You made me this beautiful skin.
Even with tail.
Yes.
Oh, I missed the insides of the legs though, so tail kind of looks broken.
Oh.
And it's turning day, and we have gunpowder. A lot of very good rockets. It's always been egg.
Egg.
This is a good day.
I'm gonna name a rabbit Toast. I want to know what happens.
And we did get a chicken.
I'll be severely disappointed.
Oh yeah, BFR stands for Big Hecking Rocket. Yeah, exactly. The F is silent.
Big Falcon Rocket.
Big Falcon Rocket, as they say in Congress. Wynne Shotwell, she's the president of SpaceX. She has to. She's also badass, but she has to say Big Falcon Rocket over and over and over in front of Congress. It's like she doesn't slip up a single time. One day someone will.
Okay, I've got a name tag called Toast. I'm gonna go find a rabbit.
Yeah. Remember. And yeah, we need lots of.
When did I ever show you the video?
Yes.
When rabbits were added to Minecraft,
Yeah.
within like, because I was at home when the update came out, and in like 2 minutes. Oh, my microphone's messing up. One second, I need to fix my headphones. My story will have to wait. There we go. I think I fixed my mic now. That's good.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, that was annoying. I don't know whether you could hear that, but it was really crackly for me.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear anything. Basically, when Minecraft added rabbits, I very quickly made a YouTube video just playing the Watership Down Bright Eyes song and just murdering an entire island full of rabbits.
No. Don't send that to Ryan, the guy who put the rabbits in the game.
Yes.
He's part of the Stockholm Furs group, so he comes to the meetups and stuff. Don't tell him about it.
I won't. Hey, I mean, it's one of my own kind. I'm allowed to make a reference to the most horrific film ever made. Okay, I'm gonna name a rabbit Toast.
Guys, Watership Down. That's some scarring shit right there. Yeah, I'm gonna swear at this particular case because it's such a messed up film.
I did it.
I saw a great
Whoa.
visual skip. Whoa, where are you?
I named it Toast and it changed into a coloured rabbit.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in the desert. It's running away from me.
Somewhere.
It changed to be sort of black and white.
Aha.
Does this have meaning,
do
or
some...
does
There you are.
it's not tame?
This is probably it must be a reference to a particular person's rabbit. Oh my god! Hey, it's what's his name? What's the world's most famous rabbit? Gay one.
Gay one?
It's not you.
Hmm.
Don't go to the cactus.
Oh no! Destroy the cactus.
Marlon Bundo.
Oh yeah, God, that one.
It's Marlon Bundo.
I met a gay rabbit in real life. You killed it. I'm so disappointed in you, honey. Oh no, I've got cooked rat. I can't touch this. Oh. You cooked it as well because you stupid sauce.
No, it's a piece of toast.
Oh
It's a piece of
no.
toast. It's nothing to do with rabbits. It's a piece of toast.
We need a new dedication tree. Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we do. We need it dedicated to toast.
I'm gonna build it in the desert.
Wow, that really hurt. I slammed my face into the ground. I don't know what I expected.
Yeah, I met a gay rabbit in real life though.
Ralph Say just murdered a rabbit. I'm just cosplaying. Wait, hold on. Hey everyone, I'm Ralph Say. I'm not sure how long I can keep that voice up before it gets obnoxious. I just only talk in Ralph Say's voice. Then I would probably end up saying things that Ralph Say would never say. I don't actually. I do know that there is a big. What's back here? There's a big old.
Big.
What's back here?
What the fuck?
This music is by Tim Dodd, the Every Astronaut. He is the not version of me.
Spectral arrow.
Oh yeah, those like give you wall hacks if you might hit someone.
What? Since when? Minecraft. I'm so out of date. I feel like an old man.
I remember when jungles were added.
I remember when jungles were added to the game.
I remember when chocolate.
I need some dirt and I need some bones. And then I'm gonna make my dedication tree. What kind of tree? It's gonna be a birch. It's gonna be a pure white tree.
Because we have a tree dedicated to that one donkey that died.
I know.
It wasn't even a heroic death, it just kind of suffocated it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it went through a portal and suffocated in the obsidian on the other side.
Oh.
It's on stream, we had it on stream. They've had such an epic speech and everything, you know, everything was really cool. Alright, all this time I hadn't actually taken one of these potions. See us goad. It's Wither's Gardens. Looting does apply because I'm holding the sword in my other hand. My main hand.
Mean.
Yeah, that's
Whoa, someone's building a big thing up in the air.
the air.
Hmm.
We haven't talked about building things in the air yet. Should probably go take a look. Planning permission is not going to like that very much.
Oh, it's not in the new place, it's in the old, the root spawn.
I know what it could be. Let's see. Let's get back up there.
My plot of land is quite big, but like, it's mainly underground, so it can be built over the top of and shrunk down if needed.
Yeah. Get a lot of reflection on the screen because it's so.
Oh, I forgot to get bones. Damn it.
Never got back. snipers on the roof. Oh, that guy just
Sniper.
just jumped to his death.
Oh no.
The smartest of skeletons. Oh, it's another skeleton. Yeah, they're kind of the B-grade skeletons. Come on.
Why are there
I'm
no
gonna break
bones?
my bow before I hit this guy.
Why are there no bones? Oh,
There's
this
bows
is-
at the mob farm. We haven't like redoubled just of bones. Oh, hello there.
It's very true. It's not just true, it's very true.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's the placenta. I really need that skeleton to wake up.
That boy went flying.
It's gonna take a while to even get one wither skull. Oh yeah, reread.
Why are you making a wither?
On one a beacon. Thing is, actually, we probably don't even have enough stuff to make a beacon base for Haste 2. But it would be good to start, you know. God, it
Yeah.
must be so dark on the stream. Nether.
Not as bad as if you had shaders on.
We have a really, like, not as cool a map as SpaceX on their stream. The SpaceX map looks like KSP very deliberately, but one on the Rocket Lab stream is just kind of like a picture of the Earth. Not a photo. It's just like a flat map. You know? It's not like a 3D rendering or anything.
Did you just say the Earth was flat?
Specifically said it wasn't flat.
That's what they'd want you to say. To be fair, you are spreading false fake news that the Earth is a cube in all of your stream thumbnails.
Yeah. No, that's not the Earth. It's Mars. Mars is a cube.
Mars is a cube. There's no debate about that one.
And the
Earth
flat
is
Earthers
debatable.
actually say that Mars is a sphere. It's just the Earth that's flat.
Makes perfect sense, Haryu. I don't know what you're on about.
Makes perfect sense. Now, really, what it is just like, alright, this is when High gets a bit controversial, but probably not. It's, you know, it's basically, someone probably found it hilarious to just to think, you know what, how is the Earth flat? This one must have been in like the early 2000s or something, where social media was starting to become popular. And he would have gone, hey guys, something reason, something world is flat lore. He just put a bunch of lore out there about like how it's flat. And then something about Jesus and Adam and Eve or something. And then, of course, some people, just happen to be good at believing whatever they see, started believing it. Because it's like, well, there's more certainty in this story, so it must be more correct. But the thing is, when you're writing fiction, you can be as certain as you want. In reality, we can be less certain about things because you have to find them out first and then verify them. But in fiction, you can write whatever the hell you want with an even greater degree of certainty in real life. So if it's more certain, some people will go like, aha, well that must be more true. And a bunch of people would have followed this, and then the one guy who found it hilarious would have been like, whoa, wait, you're not meant to actually believe it. And that's how most world religions are formed. So all the people who are into the whole flat earth thing also happen to be the most religious people.
So you're telling me the Earth is an egg?
Yeah. It is kind of egg-shaped.
I learnt the other day, like, about how the oceans aren't as flat as you expect. Like, there's sort of peaks and troughs in like
Earth's
the
gravity
actual
well.
surface.
Earth's gravity well is a little bit lumpy. Just a bit. Not very much. The more lumpy it is, the harder it is to stay in orbit. But Earth's is pretty much very consistent, so, you know, you have to really exaggerate it on all the maps in order to...
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a thing. The moon's very lumpy, so the moon's yeah, with the moon it's hard to stay in orbit around the moon without having to constantly boost yourself up. Husky Husky says the farthest you've gotten KSP is when your operation's getting airtime after exploding on the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's engineering's hard, but the amount you learn. The thing is, like, I had a lot of trouble with KSP for several years because I won't get into my past, but like I'm the kind of person who was brought up not allowed to make mistakes, and engineering is about making mistakes and then fixing them. Because when you're not allowed to make mistakes, you can't even fix them because you're not making them in the first place. It stops you from doing things. It gives you this fear of going outside of your comfort zone, even more so than people regularly. Self-structured limitations. Like how the tallest mountain in the world isn't the mountain that peaks at the furthest distance from the center of the planet. Oh, hit the mic. That's right, Griffin. Hey, there's some more boys
Oh my
over
god,
there.
the sheep farm is even bigger than I. Oh my good lord.
Oh no, has someone created a sheep mass?
Oh, well, I thought, hey, there's not that many sheep anymore. Turns out the farm actually sneaks its way
Oh
underground.
yeah,
and
the
there's
farm
many,
is underground now, yeah.
many sheep. I was told to name a sheep Jeb.
With an underscore, yeah. And all lower caps. No wait, I'm not sure if it's all lower caps. I have to check the week. Still no heads? Nice. Mojang, please.
Dice Blizz. I blame them for every video game problem.
We need to go have lunch again with Mojang. We spent all of lunch chucking wooden sticks at each other. I'm not making this up. Yeah, it's a Swedish game. You go out on the grass and you just chuck wooden sticks at each other, basically. You just have a bunch of like wooden sticks sort of standing on the ground. Oh, there we are. Oh, I said
Oh,
big man.
don't you have to knock them over?
Yeah, exactly. You have to knock them over with the by throwing stuff at them.
Yeah, I know the game.
Yeah, it's called Kubb in Swedish. And your problems.
That looks quite a fun game, to be fair.
Yeah, it's fun. It's also violent, but it's fun.
Right, gonna name the sheep Jeb. It's named, nothing happened.
It has a very specific capitalization. There's also an underscore afterward.
I did the underscore.
Is it a capital J or a small J?
And it was a small J, so I'm gonna try now with. I don't know what happens, but I'm expecting this sheep to turn into a flaming wonder and fly away with rainbows. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to be severely disappointed and delete and uninstall the game.
Well, maybe not the flying away part, but...
But that was the most important part. I've died so many times, I literally only have... Oh, the anvil broke. How am I going to re...
I can come back. Are you in the fishing farm right now?
I'm stood at the enchanting table. Actually, is there an anvil in the fishing farm?
There is
isn't
one in
there?
there, yeah.
I shall go and use that one.
I'm not having any good luck here with the old... You know what, maybe they fixed the thing where you can get loose with your bow. Should probably be using the sword for that. But I know it's going to take a hell of a lot of this with the skilly boys.
Skilling
You actually
bombs.
get.
You want the head.
Let's see. Rusky says, it really is trial and error, but making something good is so satisfying. That's why custom PCs are so fun to... Exactly, yeah. Until you spend ages finding out why it's not working. Like, trying to figure out why Chrome keeps crashing, and then RAM was faulty. But, still part of the process.
Oh, part of the plan.
Look! Oh my god. Why am I using the... I use the bow, I use this. Stop doing
Oh,
pirouettes.
the sheep is multicolored.
Yeah, it's rainbowy. Sadly,
Oh,
when you shear it,
wow.
it's not gonna...
I thought the rainbow thing was a meme, but oh my god.
Actually, get rainbow sheep. Yeah.
Can you have a flock of rainbow sheep?
Yes. But then you can't tell what color they are. Wow, that. You guys know martyrdom in PC, and when you can like drop a grenade on death.
Yeah.
That magma cube just did that to me. It was dead, but it still bit me. We're getting a lot of skelly spawns compared to what I'm used to. It's really good. Still no heads though. We need 3 heads. Or 1 yet. Let's do something fun. I can slay these pigments so fast they don't even... And yeah, they don't even know it, as in they can't register that one of them's died, so they don't come up. Hey, you made a sheep breed with not a sheep.
I did. I'm making many sheep.
Get in here.
I'm Welsh.
No, you're making sheep, you're not making with sheep. It's different things.
I'm getting XP from...
But if you were Welsh, would you live in Ghanfair Puchgingod or Ghantisilio?
I would. One of the people I work with can say that. I had no idea you got XP from breeding animals.
You do, it's not much, but in the earlier levels, it can get you quite far. Hello there, Seawolf. Welcome to the stream. See you, crackers. You have a good day too.
There's so many sheep.
The power of fluffy boys shines within you. We're gonna try and get a single head on the stream, I think. I think that'll be it. Because this is... RNGesus is not blessing this day. The RNG is not very strong. They just stopped spawning. There's more boys down there. Oh hey, the stream's come back on.
South Atlantic and up to the western coastline of Africa and Western Europe.
Music stopped, so I'm going to the stream now. But it's great that that rocket made it to orbit properly. I'm so proud of him. Getting hit. What? Did I just get CS-GO'd by some skeleton and ran off?
There's now a lot more sheep.
I don't like this. There's gonna be blazes spawning. Some cheeky right here. Power of fluffy boys compels you. Exactly.
Some of the sheep.
At some point, you know, I might actually make these streams like official and get the whole super chat, play a video on my stream thing going, just to see how that turns out. I mean, I've seen bad examples of it, so I'm not sure if it's for me. You know, I'm not gonna do it just because other people do it, you know. But you guys seem really nice. Like, you're a really good chat.
Your chat's always nice.
Yeah.
It's always spacey talk and good memes.
Very good. Great tweaks. Twix says greetings from Germany. King Baron 1 says hi, Wyatt Martin. Hold on. Is that pop? Because I got a pop filter. I got a new setup. Got a fancy microphone arm and pop filter and shock mount and everything. 15 quid off Amazon. And
wow.
I mean, for my little microphone, which isn't even like professional mic, it's really good. I do record myself singing with a reverbless environment. I just put my blanket over my head. I have a really thick duvet. I just use that.
Reverb.
I did get some acoustic foam, so I'll be placing some of that in some corners of my room, which are particularly motive. So why a pine martin? Well, I'll tell you. Just like PR was scarred for life by Watership Town, I was really into the Philip Pullman books. So that's the Golden Compass, or in the UK it was the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
The Set on Life, and the third one that we don't talk about.
Yep.
Blue Elephants. But yeah, oh hello there. It was a really nice series of books, and it really helped me through a hard time. Well, it helped me make the rest of my life less hard. And really, that was the first time I got into the internet and became part of an internet community of people who are fans of the books. And the whole demons thing, like, I mean, I thought I was a fox for a while, but someone said I seemed like someone with a Pine Martin personality, and lots of people on there are furries, and Google search Pine Martin always turned up furry, so I found out about furries, and it seemed right, you know? So I was actually kind of a Pine Martin character person before Abe was a furry. Briefly minded. It's February 11th, 2007, I think, was when I sort of started getting into that. Not furry, but furry came about a year and a half later, I'd say. Good night, US. Ah, Georgia, the state, not the country. Hello, Georgia. Thankful that you're not the one that's on fire right now. Jeez. That looks bad. Virus. Even some pictures taken from the ISS of the fire. It's like... see, like, the light from the flames and everything. Gas just disappeared. Okay. I think I saw a wither skelly over there. So what are you doing at this moment?
I am right this moment building a large PR out of wool in the desert.
Sounds good.
I've only done the name PR, but I would like to do an actual pixel art of PR, but that takes more effort and dye.
Are you dyeing the wool or are you dyeing the sheep?
I could dye the sheep. That might be more fun.
Well, you just, you dye the sheep and it's much, it takes a lot less dye. Because then you can just shear the wool off the sheep when it...
Can I take PR's jacket off?
Yes, you go into the skin's settings.
I can. Oh. Jacket off.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at him. He's so naked. That's really weird.
Naked and scared. Hold on, actually, I just thought of a great Halloween costume. Yeah, because Halloween, people dress up as the antagonist in Halloween stories, but no one dresses up as the victims. No one dresses up as the protagonists. What if you could like dress up as like the most generic, I'm totally gonna get killed by a serial killer kind of person in these films? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Halloween stuff going on. It's furry, because .com is an active furry community. Especially because no one has cars, so kind of like public transport to get to each other a hell of a lot. But like, no one just wears their fursuit for Halloween. It's like, I mean, it's not really Halloween. Okay, granted, I've seen a couple really good Halloween specific, like, you know, like makeup and stuff in here. But in, like, see, it's not a Halloween, guys.
On Halloween, I met a guy who was an incredibly good Captain Jack Sparrow costume.
Nice.
Like, it wasn't just one of those, what are you going to be? Oh, I'm Captain Jack. Like, even his face was like the right facial structure. It looked incredible.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you ever upload that world to the...
To the realm? No, I was too
Yeah.
tired, I didn't get around to it.
The realm?
Yeah, you can swap out maps on the realm. We're gonna do a creative world thing for his house, but actually, pretty busy in the last couple of days, and I'm gonna be even more busy after streaming. There's a secret project I want to work on. It's not related to the channel, it's something new. But it's for a secret.
Ooh.
I might tell you about it, but yeah, something I might do in NFC. There's another boy.
Boy.
Now, when you said you, who'd you point towards you as? Because there's 3 of us and you just said you.
Both of you, I guess, but I mean, it may have a reference to something within it, so.
So, how about I spent a few hours inside today? So I woke up, spent like 2 hours inside.
Oh, we're streaming right now, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So, make sure it's stream friendly. We usually have stream friendly. Something that the stream is watching. So.
Went and we bombed our house of bugs just to keep it safe and clean.
You like Clorox your whole house?
No, it was like cans that you put in your house and you let it go, and you have to close your house up for, you can't enter for 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Then you let it air out for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Sid did that.
And then I washed my dogs, and then I spent 4 hours at elementary school at an auction.
Oh, they're auctioning off like old computers?
No, it was just like auctioning off like buckets that had stuff in it. It was actual one of the officers at the high school. His son has like
oh right, you guys
very
have, like,
ill
patrols at your schools, don't you?
Yep.
Jesus, yeah, I forgot.
Minecraft,
dude.
My Minecraft saying there's like over 100 entities nearby. Okay.
Bombs.
Sheep.
Yeah. Don't breed too many sheep.
I culled many of them.
To spawn. I am looking for skelly boys. I'm not seeing any skelly bobs.
Skollingtons.
Martin Shkreli? Or Martin Skelly?
Whoa.
Maratan Shakrali. Tan Shakralitan.
Scoring. I like my little fake windows I made in my underground hole.
Wait, do they have like a color outside that looks like it's the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We are not having any luck with the whole garden.
No. It is 4:47 in the morning. I must flee, I believe. The time to sleep has arisen.
Have a good sleep, sir.
I shall indeed try. It was lovely hopping onto the old server again. I was on it earlier and I'm enjoying it. It's nice. And saying hello to Stream as well. Hello, Stream. Goodbye, Stream.
Bye, PR.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, this music is by Stellar Drone. It is very spacey. Also, that was PR Wolf you were listening to the voice of. Go check him out on YouTube. PR Wolf. That's Papa Romeo, phonetic alphabet. Oh, there we go. There's some more in here. This rooftop seems pretty good for spawning these guys. Right, we hit level 30. Killed a lot of these guys, we still don't have a single head, and I am using a looting 3 sword. So I think I'm going to call it a day for skeletons, and go back and just continue mining at normal speed, because we're not getting a beacon today, that's definitely the case. We could make a platform for spawning these guys, but that seems like something I would just grind out other day, but not on a stream. Okay. Let's figure out which way to go back. That way.
I had to fix my Windows. For some reason, it was telling me it wasn't genuine.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start working on that mansion. Oh yeah. Are you? Nah. I'll just wait. I'll start getting all the wood I need for it. Which I know need dark oak and spruce.
I don't listen to Chillwave. I do listen to Chill Hop. One with the raccoon, because it's cute. Let's see what's going on here. Some kind of bridge thing. Oh, it's really nice. Okay, someone's doing a great job over there. I've got little horses out of nowhere. Look at the height, absolute unit seagrass over here. Rusty's house still does not have a roof. I have a path with a little alcove here. This is really nice. What is Rusty's doing? Yeah, it's gotta be Rusty's doing. This is his area. Okay. And what you can see on the screen is we. Oh, it appears I
Any dark oak?
muted my mic by accident. Dark oak.
Yeah, dark oak saplings.
Yes, I do somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So.
May I use one?
Yes. I don't have them on me right now. Actually, check my gardening chest. Sorry, I muted my mic by accident. So what you're seeing on the image is in the top left is our industrial district that's in the north. And to the east we have our massive residential district that we're in right now. Then I have only one dark oak sapling. I can't actually do a dark oak tree with only one. It has to be 4. But I know where to get some more. And yeah, so to the west, you have a commercial district. It's also in the south. And that's where we'll have shops where we'll put things up for sale in diamonds. And there's an inn here, that's very nice. And then in between, we have the NPC village, which is going to be. We're going to keep it, but we're going to pimp it out and make it look really cool. That's going to be like the old core of the town. So we're going to make this look like an original medieval, buildings and stuff, and maybe put a couple of modern things in there just to make it look like it's been redeveloped. Yeah. The island right below the residential district should just be a prison or something. That'd be pretty interesting. I'll think about it. Let's see. Yeah, this is the map as it is currently. This has been updated. Surprisingly. It's like we have one building out there. Let's go take a look at that. It is in the correct area.
I forgot. I don't even have to enchant a book anymore, or enchant access. Just go to the enchanted book chest in the fish farm.
There's a sign. Oh, there we go. There's a sign. Axel's residential thing. Here, has like a quadcopter design on it. It's really nice. It's got some cantilever and stuff going. Oh, it's symmetrical. I didn't realize that. I had an image of it earlier. Orange and white. Very nice. What's it? It could do with a trim. I think it could do with some kind of trim because the white of the floor immediately matches up to the white of the walls. That's not what I'd say. And the smooth lighting, default smooth lighting doesn't. Furnaces. Back up in the. So PR has a hole, he mentioned, somewhere. This looks like the house I made for the Stanley Parable.
Do you know anyone that has an anvil in their hut?
I know, not in this new area. No, there's no anvil. Sadly. Noah's place. He said he made a huge hole somewhere.
Trying to find an anvil so I can mix all these together.
I'm gonna read chat quick. Egg. That is correct. It is Earth law that the Earth is an egg. The island in the dam area, a lab or something called. Plume interactions. That's cool. Are you using the footage from the Falcon 9 launches where you get the second stage and first stage plumes interacting? Oh, wait, hold on. We got a UFO trio. That should decay. This tree. I'm gonna clean up this tree as well. Might grab Elite Dangerous and open that up and then see if we monitor it in the background. See if any rescues. And you don't even run out of fuel rescue on me. Go back in the sky and try to find out where this guy's made his pit. Game is super loud. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not seeing this pit. Maybe one day I'll just stumble into it. Maybe he made it outside of the correct area. This is a natural cave over here. Maybe it's back at spawn. Doesn't even know about the new area. Ah, thanks, Ashlyn. Yeah, it took 2 months to make that set. Oh, crikey. But worth it. It is kind of falling apart though. I didn't really last, sadly. But I am planning a new set. I want to make a film. And for that film I want a new set. But then that set can also be used for videos. There is a sheep in a boat. Okay. Let's go back. Anyway, it actually takes fewer rockets if we come down here instead. Hello there. We should be here already. Like we may have gone too far. Oh, stuttering there? That's us generating a new area. We're new here. How long have we played in this world for? This is a multiplayer server. We've been playing in this world for 3 weeks? No, I'm curious about that as well. I'll give it a check. But first I need to know that Enderman isn't after me. Alright, cool. I'm gonna quickly check how long I've been playing in this world. I have an email somewhere with a receipt, I know. Let's quickly check that my email is invisible. How's everyone doing in the chat? How are you guys doing? "27th of October. 2 weeks. My god. Hackers, welcome back. Let's continue going back.
In the whole spawn village that we have, in the whole spawn area, there is not a single anvil.
Yeah, there is in the fish farm. Oh no, that one broke. No, that one's still there.
Wait, is it still there?
Oh my god. Bad times. Fire and wither at the same time.
Oh, sharpness 3, efficiency 4, axe so far. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep.
Background music is a little bit too loud, huh? I can take that down. There we go. Just look at my mic. Yeah, my mic's a good amount of loudness. Bring it up very slightly. There we go. Let's see another way over here. There's another skelly lad. It's hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Do you know where the dark oak
It's to the
place
north of spawn. But I can fly there, and you have wings, right?
Yeah, but I don't have rockets.
I can give you a couple if you. How does a 16 sound? Should be more than enough to get you.
We both need to go on a creeper killing night.
Ooh, laddie. How he fell. Okay. Still Nout. Nout is British English for nothing. Got nothing. Oh, can you join Minecraft? This Minecraft is for $10 per month patrons and higher. It's a reward for patrons, sadly. And yeah, only be my patron if you're actually interested in the stuff I make. I'm not primarily a Minecraft YouTuber. Though, actually, in recent weeks, I basically am. I need to get back into making proper videos. Having said that, Minecraft is
100% Minecraft.
Can confirm that vanilla Minecraft is 100% Minecraft.
What if I was to tell you it's all lies?
No. Cannot verify whether Minecraft is or isn't.
But is this Minecraft canon?
No, we cannot yet craft cannons in Minecraft.
Man, only if we could.
Actually, no, TNT cannons, I get. No, you can make cannons, never mind. Just don't look like cannons.
How much spruce do you think I'm gonna need for that house?
I forgot I don't have resistance on. Much what?
Spruce wood do you think I'm gonna need?
house.
Yeah.
I'd say just get many stacks of the stuff. Is it worth going down here and getting this? Wait. Hey, dude. Hey.
What?
How are you? Scott. Right. Never mind. Do you believe I have to go this way? Out my head. Is this the right? No, this is not the right way. Okay, I'm actually lost. Oh, it is. Here we go. Okay, we're back at spawn fun.
I have 5 stacks of spruce logs so far.
That's good. Should be enough for most of it. Take care, Isaiah.
I know we have the stone brick for it.
It is 6 a.m. Correct me off. Very cool, this nether quartz. Put it in the quartz box.
Existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host.
I think it may just be some lost packets. Need some more fire resistance potion. Some. I got a lot of coal from just killing skeletons. Something. Let's go get some more stuff.
What does Podzol do, the grass type, when you... what does that do?
I don't think it actually does anything, it's just visual. It's enough for a spruce goose. Ah, and my old axe was called Spruce Goose, but then I lost it. And my mic setup looks so cool. Yeah, it's like a really cheap mic stand and like not even a... It's like this tiny... behind a massive pop. It's a bit silly. But I love it. Better than having it on the desk in front of my keyboard.
You would laugh at how my mic is set up right now. Like, I have a headset on.
Yep.
And the right earmuff, like that right earpiece, is hanging by its wire because it dropped and my dog sat on it.
Ah.
So the left earmuff is on and then the right one's kind of like just, you know, over my ear.
Oh, right. Yeah. My old setup was, I had like a little place powder. I had like I have this old tripod. It's like a fake gorilla pod. I've got a proper gorilla pod now. I had this fake gorilla pod that was like for, you know, doing phones, but it was a tripod with you could screw stuff to it. So I just screwed microphone to this little tiny tripod on my desk, and then I had just a sock over the microphone. But yeah, that also meant I was further away, so it was picking up more reverb than it was picking up me, and I had it turned up really high. But now it's right in front of my face hole. That's good.
Your orifice.
Hello, Juan Manuel. I like to stream early and you have to work late. It's a great mix. That's a great mix. I'm Rousey. Guess I could get back to working on the slime farm.
I almost have 9 stacks of spruce logs, so I mean, I think that'll do.
I'll go get you that dark oak soon. Let's fill this up with that fire resistance potion. Space in it. Golden apple isn't it? Phantom membranes, I can go in the toolbox. So, cavity. Oral cavity.
Your orifice.
It's not an orifice, it's an orif.
It's not cottage, it's Kotagaje.
It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Stop it,
I was sitting at dinner because we went out and we had Pizza Hut, or we had pizza, and I had soup and salad, not even pizza. But I was like, it's not cottage cheese, it's Kotagaje. Shize.
Shize. Shush.
But I had to set at a freaking auction for 4 hours, and my phone dropped in water last night and it doesn't work anymore.
Ah.
So I sat there
Oh god.
for 4 hours listening to some guy say 50 50 100 100 110 110 115. It's
Right.
only $10 more. And it's like, oh gosh, I don't want to listen to it. What if I was to give you 50 spruce logs? Would you accept?
Stacks.
Well, I have stacks too. I have 9 stacks.
I think about 5 stacks. I do actually have some data packs, not plugins, but data packs. So it's technically still 100% vanilla because data packs are kind of vanilla, but we have quality of life stuff like you make 8 stairs from the stairs crafting recipe versus 6, which is I think the default. Or is it 4? Basically the amount that you should make. What was the default? 8 is the is what we have on this server, because I mean, it makes sense like how much actual material is being crafted. And then what we also have is 1 player sleep, so only 1 player needs to sleep. But beforehand, that was done with a command, whereas now we have a data pack for it. We also have the ability to pose statues, but I need to set that up correctly. Oh my god, these guys are raring to go. Look at him jumping.
Why is it not letting me? It wasn't letting me sleep in my bed, in my hut.
People say Ralzi. That's not right. I mean, also, it could also technically be pronounced Ralsai, but everyone is saying Ralsei, so I'm going with that. It just sounds nicer, you know? I think if it was going to be Ralsai, then you would make it with an A-I. Not everything has to be pronounced the German way. Ralzi! No. Ralsei. It sounds more, I mean, Asian, basically. The game did come out with a Japanese translation. I can't see anything. Oh. I forgot the axe has a right-click function now. Get out of here. Moving files and modding your TF2, and apparently you're now watching Minecraft. Well, it gets worse, we're also furries. Something interesting here. You see this pants? That dropped from a baby zombie. Makes you wonder, wouldn't it just be baby pants? Like, you couldn't wear those. Yeah, exactly. It's an anagram of Asriel. I mean, he just likes anagrams. It's one of two things. Either he's doing it to drive home the fact that it's an alternative universe, or he's just this is a way of quickly making names for a character. It's probably just he's just trying to drive home, hey, it's different characters, it's kind of the same but kind of different. Why not both? Yeah, actually, it's a good point. Of course, the ending song. This is massive spoilers. I shouldn't really get into it, but if you've played the game, and do pay very careful attention to the ending song, because there's something. The thing that you see just before the song plays, and the fact that the song involves characters promising things to each other, I find very interesting. Now we need to get more of them saplings. We have a lot of baddies around here. Let's see if I can get these saplings while under attack. Ah! We have enough now to make a tree. I'll go back here. There's another one I cut down over here. Yes. The little tree here is blocking the saplings from dropping. Wait. There's enough fortune on this, do I? I do. Probably get more saplings. Yeah. Creeper Jack. Ah! Yeah, it is very chill. Earlier we were breaking stone. Then we were, yeah, killing mobs for XP. And then just doing lots of, you know, menial tasks, but it's in another world and escapism is nice. Oh, we were also watching a Rocket livestream. Rocket Lab launched their first commercial launch. Their little boy. Rocket. Wait, little boy makes it sound like a nuke. I will reiterate, it was not that kind of. Okay, I think we'll go back. Oh, it's a lava pit next to a tree. We don't have fire spread on the server. 1,000 blocks in that direction, let's go. One rocket should be all I need to go. PewDiePie or T-Series? Obviously PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Make sure he... I know, he hit 70 million, but has T-Series gone past him yet? This server does have plugins. Is it chocolate? I'm sure there is some kind of particular setup of Minecraft called chocolate somewhere. If it exists, there is a Linux distro with its name. Are you over in the town, Bio? Bio's not in here. Am I dumb? Oh, I'm gonna deliver some saplings to his place. You know what? It's faster if we use boats. So let's hit poof without saying anything. I must have been his computer or something. Is there a chest here for boats? We don't. And cheeky little chest for boats. Good night, Brendan. video. Is he starting his build yet? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Could go back and work on the slime farm. I think that's what we'll do. We'll continue mining over the spawn. Will I be streaming other games? I could stream some Elite Dangerous. I was thinking of doing some because I really like that game. Neilf is in here. Hello, Neilf. Probably will join us on the Discord too. Or I could bring out Elite Dangerous because that's a game I really like. You know what? That's much more interesting than doing a slime farm. Doesn't mind if I play Elite Dangerous? Yeah, I'm gonna boot it up and see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's to start Steam as well. Might get the non-Steam version. Just download that one instead because I don't really use Steam anymore. Might want to expand this over here. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, you know, I'm gonna get the shoveling bob out. I'm gonna get rid of this entire embankment here. Out all the way toward the beach. Take a lot of dirt. I think we can do it. 7 days. I'm not really into that kind of game, I don't think. Nothing against it, it's just I have like a particular set of games I just love playing and getting good at. And Minecraft and Elite Dangerous, those two. But I haven't played Elite so much recently. I'm gonna start taking away embankment. Oh, there's like a little cave inside of me. Horses might just have to deal with me picking up the landscape for a while. Yeah, I know. Destroying the landscape is kind of a theme of these Minecraft streams, but hey, that's Minecraft for you. Well, there's your oyster. Your oyster. Just yours. Yeah, I got a HOTAS. That's the hands on throttle and stick. It's the flight stick set up with a throttle. And that's typically how people play Elite Dangerous, is with that. And I played all this time I'd played with mouse and keyboard, and I actually started using it. And you know what? I prefer the mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to continue using the HOTAS for stuff like Microsoft Flight Simulator. What was the space one I played where I was building rockets? What? Oh, game. That was Kerbal Space Program. Just search Space Program game, you'll find it. It's I think one of the best games ever made. Because it's really important as a game. It's got so many people into the industry. It's part of the reason why spaceflight is such a big deal for our generation already. Just because of this video game. It makes you think like a real engineer. Like you have to think about everything. Not everything that a real rocket scientist think about, but close to it. Like you get the sense of balancing the systems to try and achieve particular kind of performance. So it is the same as real engineering in that regard. Stuff we can just chuck out here. Apples, let's do And, he'll... Just gonna level out this area. Ah, thank you for being my patron. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm gonna keep making more videos. Need to end this Minecraft break at some point. Find a way of continuing to play it. And yeah, I'll get the new work arrangements sorted out, and I can spend more time doing this stuff that I want to do at home, in addition to stuff I do at work. Yeah, that stuff I can't talk about, and that's sometimes infuriating because it's so cool sometimes. Okay. How many seeds clogging up the old inventory? Just full here, so I'm gonna dump it in a chest somewhere. Like, it's a lot of grass. There's like nothing in it. I'm gonna move the stone over there. Splendid. Good. Sampling chest here. Person who's been putting hamsters on 10 years. Blog it. Fire. Pretty flat. Have you guys seen the new Minecraft update 1.14? Any opinions yet? What do you think about it? Got a few caves and holes in here, so that's gonna make it easier. This is so satisfying. Smoker. Oh yeah, is that for smoking fish, do you think? Like, or like perhaps there will be like smoked foods that'll like take longer or be harder to make, but it'll be... Yeah, exactly. It like might be better. Or perhaps there'll be like a new food crafting system added at some point where you can like make complex dishes, kind of like Zelda. Oh man, that'd be so good. Wouldn't that be cool? Like you can tell, yeah, if it like becomes to the point where you can tell what kind of person someone is by what kind of food. Like if they make the most fancy food, you're like, oh man, this person's fancy. I would like that. Pandas, yeah, pandas are also cool. I'm sure that all of the panda furries, but really all of the bajillion World of Warcraft players like that. Having said that, there are many thousands more World of Warcraft panda players than there are actual pandas left. But they did just get removed from the, was it endangered or critical? They're no longer a critical species, finally. Which is amazing. That is amazing. Hopefully tiger's next. I heard that there is a group of people looking to make synthetic tiger wieners. Because tiger wieners is the reason why tigers keep getting killed, because it's used for like a particular traditional dish. I don't know. It's like made for like a traditional medicine. It uses tiger wieners, and that's not good. Don't kill endangered animals for their bits. Like no one should have to tell you that. But here we are. Yes, exactly. There are several different personality types, and the way that they're passed down from panda to panda is genetically. There is a gene system for the pandas. Very simple one. It exists. Hello, Foxo. Ooh. I speak with clocks, like the Lorax speaks with trees, and the clock tells me something important you wish to know. I do wish to know. Hey kid, buy some clocks? I would like to do some acting. I like acting. His sound output is messed up, so he's restarting the game. If only he knew the power of changing bitmaps. The light is getting low, and the shadows are starting to grow. And the places that I know feel like fantasy. So I'm going to go get in bed. The clock says epic gamer time. Okay. Smells pretty up gamers in here. Nice. Orf. Where's the orf? Oh yeah, there is actual like space sound effects and dialogue in the background. The song I like. So the dirt. Oh my god, there's a lot of this. I need more chests of this stuff, I'm telling you. Stone and sand, alright. Where's my backup food? I need backup food. Where's my backup food? I always have backup food. What? Come on. Come on. Come on, Ender Chest. Girl, you have backup food. Well, I'll continue until I'm gonna go back and get the backup food. I like the retextures too. I'm using a couple of them for the items and stuff. I think it may make sense to download them and like change the whole server to them once they're near final. Yeah, set up a server texture pack, you know. It's a thing. Well, that does it sort of softly enforces players to use the server's particular texture pack. Here we are. Okay, food, that's it. Doing. Getting kind of low on cows also. That was a cow. I'm so sorry, cow. Let's go cook his remains. This isn't my iron, is it? Oh, it's probably Rusty's, you know. Chicken. Okay, in the chest. There's a wool chests now. Let's get some wheat. Get some wheat, feed them cows. Cycle of life. Wood planks and the bricks are the best retextures. Remember one of the earlier wood planks ones was kind of nah. Do you like them now? Yeah, it does make things look kind of a bit worn. So sure. Still better than the old ones. I like how they're calling the texture pack with the original textures, the programmer art. That's definitely a game dev meme. Ah yes, the wheat looks very good. Man, we really didn't have that many. It's just been completely swamped with seeing random tools. Okay. Well, looks like we're not eating cow. A lot of sheep down. A rainbow sheep. Does that chicken thing there only produce eggs, or does it also produce? Oh, that's not. You know what? Do you have any other chickens? I could just kill like most of them. I don't want them laying too many eggs and lagging out the server, so let's check these. All these hoppers full of eggs. God. Even the back ones? Okay, they have various different things. All just eggs.
Caffeine acquired.
Very good. Congratulations. Oh my god. Some coffee. Well, you know what? Start smelting up some of these chicken.
Look at all those chickens. It's been a few days since I've come on.
Yes.
Last time I came on, I just destroyed my hut and just put it up over here and put my stuff in it.
Wait,
And now
yours
there's
is
the
the
whole
one that's
town.
made of hair. Hair? Air.
Air?
There's a hut on Cake Lane that's made of air.
I remember mine was there.
That's all the chicken that's going. What? Might just go. Start brewing some coffee. So, I would stand on top of these ferni, but I'm pretty sure that some phantoms or something would come. So I'm gonna go sit in my little hut over here, chilling with the egg. We're gonna get some coffee. So I'll be.
That was an easy way to convince him to go.
What do you mean?
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, coffee. Goodbye.
Alright, I'm off now for coffee. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys.
Caffeine. Caffeine 8.
I'm back. Had a quick snack and some coffee. Yeah, coffee now. Very good.
Caffeine 8.
I'm Rousey. Hey. Wait, Rousey's voice is higher pitched like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun is setting.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy. Yeah, right. That needs to be actually. Gonna make. I forgot what we're gonna make. I'm sorry, guys.
I think I'm gonna put my
Oh wow.
home.
Also, moderator did some amazing stuff while I was gone. I should make some kind of AFK screen. This is what all those mobs keep spawning.
That reminds me though. Whenever Zill's streaming, I'm a moderator on Zillstream.
Oh yeah.
And it is hectic.
Oh wow.
When it comes to the auto moderation, it's like every other message has just been held up by the auto moderator.
Oh my god, please sub to me. Sub for sub. It's like, that's cool, guys, but, you know, subscribing is about, like, you're interested in someone's videos. It's not about a number, guys. Gosh, I guess here's the thing, like, sure, there's people who want to collab with other people. And, of course, the people that they're going to be collabing with may be like, oh, I'll only collab with you if you have more than 2,000 subs, 5,000 subs. And it's like, why do you want to collab with someone who has that particular set of rules? I don't know.
Well, that makes me sad because I don't have that.
No, I mean, like, why would you say, like, oh, this exact sub count is when I'll start thinking about collabing? It's like, what? Collabing is about, like, what you can give to each other. And that may not necessarily just be a YouTube subscriber boost. It's about more than just subs, guys. It's about actually entertaining people. That's what it is, entertainment. Okay, backup food. Finally, we have some good food. So what's the kitchen dude who swears? Ramsey. Not Ralsei. Ramsey. Gordon Ramsay. What's his phrase? Like, finally, some good effing food or something.
He says that.
Yeah, it's like one of the
irrelevant.
Get a tour of my house. Coffee.
Excellent.
Actually, it's pretty old. It's a couple hours old now, so. But I mean, that was my house just there. It's like a tiny little shack. I'm not really in the base building mood yet. We still need more resources first. Right, I know what I was doing. I went back to spawn to get food. Zoom. Go even faster if this was blue ice. But we're gonna stick with just the packed ice because it's easier to get. Pick it up from icebergs. I love how easy it is to get this stuff now. We're ruining the environment.
Not the environment.
What's environment in Swedish again? It's the miljö. Jag pratar svenska. Can I speak Swedish in a cute voice? No wait, Scottish accent. Jag pratar svenska.
I was just about to say how like
Åh helvete!
Din jävla fitta.
Let's not have that language.
Yeah, I was just saying that my ex used to be Swedish, so he would just randomly come out with some random Swedish every now and then. It's like,
that's how it is. I mean, I come up with, especially when I'm in Britain, I use a lot of Swedish. It's so much more like satisfying to swear in Swedish. Like, all those English swear words, so soft sounding compared to Swedish ones. Like helvete. There's so many opportunities for consonants. You know, English swear words, they always have this kind of like, ugh, kind of feeling. Swedish ones are just like, oh. So that was quite some interesting horse action, right? No, when I said whoa, I wasn't talking about the Swedish thing. I was talking about like the horse that was in front of me that just started spinning at uncontrollable rates. How many languages do I know? I don't know that much Swedish actually. I know enough to read to get by living in Sweden, but I mean, I know some French and some German. I know more German than French, but that's only because I've been to Germany more recently than France. I go to Germany every year.
In Deutschland, ja!
Oh yeah, they speak the German! Once a year we go to the Eurofans. I always joke that they say Eurofans instead of Europeans, but they don't say that. They say, instead of saying euro, they say euro, so. Eurofans. German accents are just really good.
Yeah, I used to be able to do some dumb, stereotypical German accents.
Well, I mean, my family's part German, so I've been exposed to a lot of German accents in my time. I can do it pretty good, I think. Something weird that when people first start out trying to do Scottish accents, it always sounds Indian. Something about that.
See, like one Scottish accent that I was doing well, which is what is a good one to try and do, is just to try and imagine, and that's when my brain forgets what his name is. Oh, of course.
David Tennant?
Not David Tennant. One sec, I'll find him. Ewan McGregor, that's it.
Oh yeah.
You just imagine him in the way he softly talks. That's like most Scottish people. Of course, most Scottish people from the Glaswegian area.
Rusty Old Iron says, I speak 2 languages fluently. English and gibberish. That's my favorite life hack channel. Like, if you want a real life hack, like, go to a therapist. Like, that's the best life hack. Did you know that there are people out there who professionally will help you with any issue you may have with your brain? Like, that's all I can say. I haven't actually ever gone to a therapist. I have. Thing is, it's all about teaching you coping mechanisms and giving you someone to talk to. And I've talked to a lot of people who've like had a lot of help from therapists who had the same issues as me. Things are good on that end. But if stuff started getting way worse, then I would totally go to. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for it. We have pretty messed up times, and I say, well, if you really don't know how to deal with this issue that you have, you should definitely see a therapist, because they're basically just people who, you know, like helping people, and so much so that they actually get paid for it. And he's like, oh, well, America, so you can't afford it. And I'm like, that's really messed up.
Are you messed up? Give us money.
If you've got people struggling with injuries, mental or not, then that's a problem with your your country won't do as well, guys. I'm pretty sure it's gonna change though, especially after the current the current political situation is over, it's going to be some kind of massive shift. Not because I think that's the right thing to do. I do think it's the right thing to do, but also because like if something extreme happens, then we tend to see that things going to the other extreme right afterwards, right? Anyway, the only politics anyone cares about in the rest of the world is just US politics. Regular politics outside of the US is
Everything's bigger and mentaler in America.
yeah, everything's bigger in America. I mean, I don't need to qualify it. Like, just think of something. That thing, bigger in America.
Extra large drink? It's a gallon.
What's a gallon?
A lot. For a drink. Not for a car.
Yes. Something about Big Gulp, which I'm pretty sure was related to Big Mood.
Big mood.
That was the smoothest flight I've ever had. So smooth.
Smooth like little baby.
Smooth like behind the little baby. Minecraft Steve will save world from Herobrine. There are just a few things we need to help him with. The number on your father's credit card, the expiry date, the security code,
and the 3 digits on the back. But hurry, you need to save it. Get the epic victory royale. Did you hear he got banned off the Fiverr?
Yeah, he did. It's like, oh, poor guy. Okay, here's the thing, like, sure, like, with Fiverr, I understand. They may not want that on their platform. But then holding his account hostage and not letting him have the money that he has in the account, that's messed up. That's really messed up.
It was a bit, yeah.
You guys know what we're talking about? We're talking about this dude who, like, is an older guy, and, he's the dad of the person who owns the account, but there's a guy on Fiverr, which is the website where you can pay random people to do things. Like, remember it correctly, you can pay Soldier Boy to say things as well. Like, there's all kinds of people. Majuro's on there, for example. Everyone's on there. Voice Over Repeat, that's his name. Yeah, and he got banned.
Yeah, like it started off with like
shovel.
being able to buy
Lost my shovel
celebrities
'cause I'm
to say
stupid.
stuff.
Yeah. He just read out a request that he had to say something in camera. Request was like, you know, something Fortnite to get the victory royale.
John Wick needs your help.
Yeah, he needs your credit card number. It's like, it's a funny joke. Rest in peace his account and the money he had on his.
So we can take Tilted Towers. It was dumb, but I mean, it's like the whole point of it is that they can say what they want and they can choose what they want to say.
Yeah.
But then they didn't like it because it's scams, even though it's just comedy and satire.
Clearly legal saw it. Like, they didn't like it one bit.
No, we do not like it.
But the thing is, from legal's perspective, you know, it's like, what kind of hit would they take from banning the guy versus what kind of hit would they take from the suit from someone who got scammed? But then, at least give the guys money. So, I need another shovel because I'm done got wrecked.
I have an shuffle, but it is an slow shuffle.
Yeah, better shovel.
Yeah,
I could make an efficiency 5 shovel just for the shovel.
I
Because
just noticed that my
I don't need it.
he needs your help.
Elsie needs your help. Deposit $500 dark dollars on the red scarf in the forest.
Guys, Deltarune is such a good game. What am I doing?
I'll play it eventually. Exactly the same as how I'll play Undertale eventually.
Oh man. Yeah, Undertale, it is pretty long. Deltarune isn't, but Undertale is. And I need to get...
I did play Undertale, and I made a YouTube series of it, and I don't like that YouTube series anymore, so I never continued playing Undertale. I was like, you know what, I'm done with this, and then I just didn't play the game.
No other game has made... Like, I've played Okami, and yet no other game has made me feel as much as Undertale made me feel. I've played Ori and the Blind Forest. And yes, Ori and the Blind Forest did reduce me to goo. But Undertale reduced me, like, Undertale made the atoms in my body dissociate from one. Like, in terms of, like, feels.
I know that
Yeah,
feels,
we go.
man.
That's what we want. So touch memes.
Memes? Me? Oh.
We're gonna head off
Memes?
to... Let's see if we can get some melons.
Is that what it's been reduced to now? The other place. Sounds good.
Deltarune is a pretty good game. Yes. I have like a minimalist version of one of the characters is who I've got. And me.
I like the color
Actually,
palette on everything in that game.
Minecraft is minimalist, so I have a minimalist version. That's my skin right now. I'll say he's the fluffiest boy. The power of fluffy boys shines within you. God. It looks like this place has been pretty much, so there's not going to be silk touch in here. It's a shame. But we don't need it. We don't need silk touch. Mending would be nice. I did use that mending earlier on. It's all messed up. So where did I put it in here? Yeah, we'll put mending on this shelf. Land eater. Do mending.
Snake eater.
I don't know why you should have a James Bond song just about a guy who eats snakes.
In my mind, I was thinking more of Metal Gear Solid.
That's what I mean. He is a very precious boy. He is perfect boy. What is Deltarune? Deltarune is Undertale 2, Electric Boogaloo.
How to stick in the electric boogaloo.
It is the spiritual sequel is when it's like a sequel but made by someone else. Oh my god, we had a head-on collision.
Oh,
that's my
we
boat!
did collide. I didn't even know what was going on. I was just sideways and glitching around. I was like, oh, it's bugging out.
Okay.
I didn't know we hit. Oh, now I'm bugged.
What did the boat think? It's if you have an ice track of packed ice, just any ice, boats get really fast on it. And they made it official with blue ice, which makes them even faster, but that's much more hard to get your hands on, so I didn't make it out of ice. Yeah, the Deltarune is, if you know Goat Mum from Undertale, the Deltarune is the thing she wears on her phone. It's the symbol. But the game is called Deltarune. It is the other game you play after Undertale. It's like not a sequel or a prequel or even in the same kind of world, but it has the same characters. It's kind of like Mad Max Fury Road. It's like another Mad Max. It's not in the same story as the rest of the Mad Max franchise, but it has the guy and the world, but it's not the same. It's like the creator just wanted to make another thing. That's what it is.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We don't have a word for this though in English. We like spiritual successor is a phrase we have, but this isn't that. This is like a. We have a word for it. You give something a word, you give it you give it meaning. So like, so things in film, for example, like how frame a shot, more side on the frame, where in the frame, if a character is looking to one side, you have more space on that side because the attention of the scene is kind of further toward that side. You have more space on that side than the frame. And like, do you have a name for this? Like, what's the name for this thing? You know, how do you tell someone about this if you don't have a name for it? And it's called actually, I've forgotten the name. But it has a name. That's the point. The point is that it has a name. You give something a name. You make it a thing. You bring it into existence.
I was also just laughing for a solid minute at the signs at my hut.
Yeah.
Rip, I guess. F.
Oh.
Rusty 28K.
Yeah.
Invisible
Yes.
Hut 2018 artist unknown.
Yes, that's it. So, people basically left Yelp reviews on your hut. We didn't know who did it. It's like one of the huts on Cake Lane. The material it's made of, it just happens to be air. It is a valid block in Minecraft, is air.
I know it is, yeah.
But yeah, we didn't know who did it, so I just put a sign saying "RIP," I guess. And then other people have obviously left their own Yelp reviews as well.
I saw the rip, I guess, when you posted it in the Minecraft chat, but there's just two more and that made me laugh. But yeah, I just took down my hut and brought all the resources to New Spawn because, you know, New Spawn.
Yeah. Cake Lane is meant to stay though. Cake Lane is meant to stay there. That's the thing. It's like a little piece of server history, you know. Yeah, exactly. New Spawn, less laggy.
No mob farms for at least a good few chunks.
Plains biome is very nice.
There's just boats everywhere. Why do people not take their boats?
Put it in the bug tracker. Thanks, Chris Kennedy.
Sheep in a boat?
My texture pack is the faithful texture pack, but I also have an additional one that changes the block break animation and some redstone stuff.
Is there meant to be a sheep in a boat?
Sheep in a boat?
Sheep in a boat?
Just is.
There's a sheep in a boat.
Question it.
It's just a sheep in a boat.
Sheep in a boat.
How is it a sheep in a boat? Sheep in a boat.
Sounds like an.
Oh, there was a sheep in a boat.
That's Irish.
I know. Can't do an Australian accent.
Didgeridoo. Sheep in a boat. Sheep in a boat. Wow.
Sheep in a boat.
Need Bakari on here. It is like Australia time right now.
Fox who's here?
I'm here and I'm experiencing physical pain.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. Sorry. Hi. You've been so. It's been so silent in this Discord.
I'm just sneaking around.
It's just comedy gold.
Bakari is technically Tasmania? Is Tasmania the same as Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, depending on who you ask.
It's kind of like Cornish and English. It's like you're still English. They won't say they are, but as a technicality, they still are. This place is about to become a freaking mob farm if I'm not careful.
Sheep in a boat.
That is a sheep in a boat. It's on water? Wait, what is it doing on water?
It's a sheep in a boat in water.
Why does it look like a bio?
Version 2.0.
Oh god, it has like eyes. Tasmania is the little butt triangle of Australia. Thank you for that information.
So to summarize it, there's a sheep in a boat in the water next to the portal in a little lake.
Oh, this is how that one Welsh town got its name.
I know the end of it is Gogogoch.
Wait, it's a That's the second time I've said that this stream.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was born in Wales.
Aha. I was born in a country that no longer exists.
Oh. Wales is technically not something that exists. It's an urban myth.
Oh, it's
half the
rural myth.
population.
Inventory space. We're gonna need another dirt chest at this rate. Dirt? I am turning.
Yeah, I don't want to turn Somersetan again. I want to keep the accent I have right now because it's just fine. Oh.
Let's make another chest down here.
You know what one of the worst things about being born in Wales?
Yep.
The birth certificate being in half Welsh. So it's just a whole bunch of gibberish in English.
Jeez. Can imagine. Just a bunch of C's, Y's.
I'll pull it out and try and read some of the words of it.
No, because if someone knows Welsh around here, it's probably like, that's like private information.
Well, I'm not going to read important words. It's going to be stuff like birthplace, but in Welsh. I'm not going to read out my birthplace.
Nice survival world, thank you. It's the patron server.
Oh, fuck! Oh, God, ow. Banging out.
Language! Self-doxes in Welsh. Guarantee that no one will be able to understand it, even Welsh. Especially where you'll probably pronounce it.
Copy deals of Governor.
I have... I have absolutely no idea what my birth certificate is. It's like I've moved country so many times in my life.
So name and surname is Inua Ishunufu.
It really sounds like a parody of itself.
I know it is. Sub-district is Dorspath.
Is it related to Gaelic?
No, I don't think it is. Gaelic
What is it related to? Like, what is the tree of languages that resulted in this abomination?
I don't know. I wish it died.
It's
I
like
went to
English, for
Swansea,
example. A lot of it came from, it's Germanic. It's sort of German and English were sort of above next to each other. But then, heck is Welsh.
No one has a clue. I mean, a few months ago when I had to get my passport redone before I went to Canada, I went to Swansea,
Yeah.
which is a terrible city. Never go there. It stinks and it looks like just bad.
Okay. Like Swindon.
Probably. Every other thing is written in Welsh, and it's all like what? It make no sense. So.
Oh god. So at my school, our music course that we did was the Welsh one, because it was like logistically or something, it was more convenient for the music department at our school to use the Welsh course. And of course that meant we had to learn about music in Wales, as was like a specific section of the exam. And it's like some weird traditional harp, guy singing with a harp. You're so proud of their genre, guy singing with a harp. Like, it's just a guy singing with a harp. Like, I'm sure there are much cooler things in Wales than that. But no, that was really driven home. They have freaking mountains. They have, like, mountain trains.
That's a bit of Welsh for you there.
Benbath, Gyfinidol. One of these is gonna not be Welsh and just be something that if you say it out loud, it sounds like rude words.
Maybe that is what this language is about.
Like updog.
What's up, dog?
This is definitely a Chillstream right now.
I know what the joke was, and that's why I said
No.
it. It all seemed like it was like, he said it!
Load up Elite Dangerous in the back. Oh god, rat noises. Okay, so you guys might start hearing rat noises on the stream, like loud squeaking sounds. That was just it booting up. I booted up an IRC client. The Fuel Rats, which, if any of you don't know, the Fuel Rats is a community in the game Elite Dangerous that refuels other players who are in need. We have our own website and our own IRC, which is a chat channel, and bots and various tools to help us refueling people. It's a really, really community to be a part of, because it's all about like voluntary work, communications. Can I stream Deltarune? Hi, I'm Rouse. I'm not going to be streaming Deltarune today because I play Minecraft. That's correct. Listen to the man. He's CEO.
No joking.
You're not going to win a fight against me.
I'm playing with a controller, of course I will.
Okay, God. You did pretty well then. What made you jump? Was it me?
Another one.
Someone, hold on. Trusty old iron was made to jump. Did I yell in the mic or something? Sorry. Minecraft. Minecraft is way best. Yeah, I personally agree. Minecraft is way best. It is the best game ever made.
Soon it's going to be 10 years since the first public alpha.
It's true.
Crazy to think.
Actually, a pink scarf, not a scarf. I really want a pink.
Pink's a nice, like that specific pink is a nice pink. You hit the water.
I know, I wanted to aim very clear of you and the horse. Mouse sound effect did you? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the rat. But yeah, if you hear another one of those, that means that someone is in need of rescue. If that occurs, then I'm going to have to jump on and rescue him.
Since I just noticed that you're mining a whole bunch of cobble.
You want stone?
I need stone. I need to finish off these stone bricks.
There's I'm putting it in one of the chests over at Chester. A lot of stone I'm going to turn back into dirt.
Oh, there's tons of stone bricks just sat in the chest. Okay, well I don't have to make them now.
Oh yeah, someone just dumped a whole load of stone bricks in there because they weren't going to use them. Oh no, wait. We were going to make a wall with them, but I think they misunderstood how much wall we were going to make. And made way more.
Pardon me.
No. Stop. No. No. That's...
Yep. Seems I need more caffeine.
Off. Hey, over here. No burping. That's kind of weird because like you crouched and then I couldn't see you anymore. It's like you dodged. It hit the air above your head and it still counted.
I know.
It's BS.
I mean, on your end, whenever you crouch, you only like drop down like a tiny bit, but your character model like just.
I know, right? So you have to like, if you want to look at someone while crouching, you have to like look up above them. You want to be actually looking at them.
Yeah. Valve P-Flex.
Valve, Volvo, please.
Volvo, please, Beats. We need that Swedish.
Volvo. Snälla fixa. I think it is just fixa.
Consult my Swedish friends.
Take care, Chris. Oliver. Coffee is so good.
Coffee is a blessing on this earth that we do not deserve.
Did I just break my amazing silk touch pickaxe? I'm really not paying attention to anything. Broke my silk touch pickaxe. Oh my god.
You did. Congratulations. Now you don't have a silk touch pickaxe.
It's F.
But I do.
F.
I have a silk touch pickaxe.
It's F to pay respects. Dang it.
You need big respect.
See, I'm just attention. Such a good pick. It's okay, we'll make a new one. I think Deltarune is way easier than Undertale combat-wise? Well, of course it is. It's basically the tutorial. Like, I'm sure it's gonna be way harder. Run it again. Should have saved the mending book. That's okay, I can always... Having said that, there is a boss battle in Deltarune that I hear is really hard, and it's a hidden area.
Still though, my mind still loves do 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 do.
I love that video where someone says, "This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito." He just starts playing Megalovania and they're like, "No!"
Have you seen why can I not remember a people's name?
Jevil, that's his name. All the characters in Undertale, not Undertale, Deltarune, pretty much all of the enemies are based off of a deck of cards that was worked on in someone made it in 12. So they collaborated with that artist to turn those characters into game characters. It's really cool. Huh. There's no deck of cards with all those characters. Actually, I think it's out of it.
Yeah, the person I was thinking of as well was Seth Haverman, because he made a new video.
Did? Yeah, I invited him to Stockholm Fairs on Twitter. What?
Yeah, I remember saying. He was like, "This exists."
Oh yeah, the Q&A video, that was it. Yeah, I remember when he had the Sweden Twitter account. Oh my god, the Sweden Twitter account, that was so good.
I still remember his latest Q&A. It was like, "Are you responsible for the Sweden Twitter account closing down?" It's like, "Yes, it is. Here are some of my tweets."
You see, he was the only person with access to that account for. Yeah, he just started like ripping on the Danish. So good.
Yeah, he said stuff like, "PewDiePie is now banned from Sweden." He's like, "IKEA is my home."
Yeah. Why am I crying IKEA? Or something like that.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, oh my god. And they tried putting one person on the account after him, and then they closed it down.
Yeah, and he was all like, I know I'm not as good as, like, Seth, but I'll try. And they just all went, put Seth back.
But they closed the account because they ran it for exactly a year. I think with a different person every week, or maybe a bit more often.
I think it was a week.
Yeah. Was the first tweet he had with it was something about like take over the world or something. Twitter's glorious. Just don't ever go on Twitter right after waking up, right before going. It's a good rule to have. Because if you do see something bad, boy, you're gonna be thinking about it. Three-headed dragon? It was kind of like a three-headed cat thing? And you're not speciesist if you can't identify a species. Like, you're not racist if you can't identify it. Like, brain just works on pattern recognition. If you haven't... For example, here's the thing. Say someone's been working with ferrets their whole life. For like maybe 5 years. They're going to be able to tell the difference between different ferrets. But to you, they may all look the same. Because your mind, your brain has not yet gotten used to differentiating between them, seeing what kind of features are different between them. Because to you, they all look the same, because to you, it just says, that's a ferret. It's like guns. People who really like guns, they can tell exactly what gun every gun is. In fact, they can tell you what all of the different attachments on that gun are, and when they were made, and what company makes them. Actually, I can do this. But the thing is, like, when you're not like that, when you're not like kind of enthusiast, you just see it and you're like, that's a gun. It's like that. Swords are the same. Cars are the same too. You just look at it and say, oh, that's a car. Probably made by this brand. You can probably tell what brand it's made by, that's it. Same with people. Like, you know, maybe not to quite the same extent. There is a lot of hardware which is just built into us for recognizing humans and human faces and things like that, but you know, it's not what you're used to. It does take a little bit of time to learn. So like, you see Indian people, you're like, maybe some of them look more similar than people of the same race that you're used to seeing.
That's racist.
It's not racist though.
I know, I'm joking.
I mean, you know, obviously if you're saying it, you're saying that they all look the same, and it depends on the context. Obviously, you know, if you're trying to mock or denigrate a race, denigrate, is that a word? Yeah. If you're trying to do that with race, then and you're using that as a way of doing it, of course that's not on. But I mean, your brain does have to build pattern recognition for certain things. It doesn't always have all of that by default. My favorite instrument was piano. I think I'm gonna have to go with piano too. My second favorite instrument is the erhu. It's a Chinese instrument. It's a string instrument at the same time as being a wind instrument. Play a string while also blowing into it. So it's, you know, it has that sort of lovely sound of a string instrument, but at the same time it has that kind of very very human wind element to it. So it sounds like it's singing. You've played Zelda Breath of the Wild? Whenever you see the dragons, it's an erhu.
Oh.
Are you Peep the cat or Pepe the cat? Because I think I saw your username the other day. I couldn't tell what it was. Yeah, thank you.
Also, I put the
tweets. The name of the instrument in chat. I think that's what it's called. Also in the background, I can hear the sound of grinding coffee beans. This is a good sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a long grind. He's making enough for me too. It is Pepe, okay. Was your name before or after the meme? I know I have to bring it up, sorry. And I'm not gonna be talking about 621 on the stream. Hi, I'm Ralsei, and I don't approve of lewds.
Don't worry.
Wait, that sounded more American, hold on. Hi, I'm Ralsei, and I don't approve of lewds. Lewds? Lewds. How do you say that? I guess it's up to me to find out. Lewds. I don't approve of lewds. Lewds. Lute. That is it's a very old music instrument that no one plays anymore.
Some people still play. Jeez, I mined through sandstone way too quickly.
Someone just says monosodium glutamate. Delta! Hello, Delta. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, Asriel, you want to know what he has underneath his robe? It is a Glock. Something French accent.
Oh, enchanté.
It's always oh. Oh, why be a baguette when I can be a faggot?
Oh, you talking to me?
I chlorine heptoxide. That's a lot of oxygen. Pepe the Cat, thank you so much for the $5 donation.
Uh-oh. I have mined into the sea. But now I can see that fact.
Math Club 987 wants to know what server name is so we can help. Well, this server is a Patreon reward. For $10 per month patrons and up. Of course, I only recommend being a patron if you actually see. So, did I just call it content? Oh jeez.
Content.
There's some content coming.
Scar time.
Hello there, Goldboom. Are you related to Jeff Goldblum?
What about Electro Boom?
Electro Boom? Oh, that sounds so good.
I love that too.
Love when he rants as well. But whenever he's gonna touch something electrical, I always get extremely anxious because like the idea of like electric shocks or something is something that freaks me out. Not of getting them, just witnessing them, being near them. Like, it's weird. To be honest, I'm sure most people have the same reaction. They're not pleasant unless you're that kind of person. Sodium. Yes, there's a lot of that in the Fortnite. So I take it you've read Ignition, Jason? Oh, wait, that wasn't Jason who said it, it was if you want to see some real shit, look up. What's it called? Look up chlorine trifluoride, CTF. In Ignition, the writer described it as well, I mean, it is a compound that it burns on contact with anything you can imagine. So it's called chlorine trifluoride, so it's chlorine 3 fluorides, so it's fluorine and oxygen. And it's Well, let's just say that the Nazis were the first to make a whole bunch of it for the war, and then they did remove it because it was too scary. It's like too scary for Nazis. So it burns on contact with everything. Like if it's on fire and you try putting out with the fire with water, the water turns into fuel for more fire. You try putting it out with sand, the sand turns into a high explosive. If you try putting it out with ash, it burns again. And yeah, it's just nasty stuff.
That's nice.
The author says that the best equipment, or the only effective equipment for dealing with the chlorine trifluoride fire, was a good pair of running shoes.
Just gotta win it out.
I actually needed a lot of dirt here. It's... Oh, one of the things it would burst into flames with on contact was chlorine trifluoride itself. It could just burn with itself. It didn't care. It's a great rocket fueler as a result, except for the fact that it also has a tendency to burn until the engine is made out.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the thing. If you just put it through a rocket engine, the rocket engine would just melt into liquid. Because it would burn the air inside the rocket engine, sorry. Just the air inside the tubes, it would burn that. So you had to like purge the engine out with you had to clean the whole thing completely spotless. Then put a little bit of the fuel through to like burn whatever was on the surface. Then purge it with nitrogen several times. Then purge it with chlorine to create like a coating inside. Then you could use. It's like maybe it's not useful if it's too much. And then of course if they messed up even very slightly, the whole thing would just turn into molten slag. So you ever seen a marshmallow like toasted until it becomes just kind of droops and then disappears? Imagine seeing a gigantic thing in front of you, a huge test bed, and a massive rocket engine. And imagine that doing the same thing the marshmallow is. Just going, and it's gone. Flames. Metal just kind of like disintegrating. It's crazy.
Lean.
Whoosh pop bang. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Hello Kieran, welcome to the stream.
Bang ding ow.
Wait a sec, Kieran. Wait. Is this a Kieran that I would know in real life? I think the Kieran that I knew. Different surname. Damn it. Some team more.
Bang ding ow. I mean, that's what I've been saying as a joke.
Wait, yeah? What school did you go to, Kieran? If you're joking though, then don't say what school you went to, because then that would just say it. Figure out. See, if you say graduated, then that makes you sound American, and I was not raised in America. sorry, I thought you were answering the question that you're the Kieran I know from real life. So that's what you answered yes to. It's cool. Dioxide. Using both the power of both chlorine and oxygen. It's a deadly mixer in there. I think we're gonna place down some grass in this area here. Bankment. It's also known as Foof. Nice. It's a great name for a compound. Mining this stuff or what? Epe the cat. Fluorine is more reactive than oxygen generally. Oxygen, you can store it in a glass vial. Fluorine will just eat the glass. Crackers. Right now we're not building anything. We are cleaning up this area of the residential district of town.
I'm building something, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah. But that is what the town map looks like. We've got a good old residential district where we are. We're in the bottom right of that. Near that house that you see. And then we have the NPC village is the old town. We're going to pimp that out to look like the original town. And the commercial district is going to be where our shops are, so we can trade with each other, and prices will be in diamonds. Then the industrial district to the north is where we're going to have farms, mob farms, plants, crops.
Oh. I love how easy sandstone is to mine. With just one click of my pickaxe, it's all gone. Just an entire wall.
Keybind to let's see.
Ooh, what do you have bound? Uh-oh.
Should fix the. It was muting every time I showed that picture. What's that now? If liquid oxygen is nasty, I can't imagine what solid oxygen is like. Solid oxygen is terrible. So far, no rescues required. Be dangerous. I think everyone's playing the beta or waiting for the next game update.
It's coming out in a few weeks, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, looking
It
forward
looks
to
good.
that.
Some new ships. Ship.
My neighbor makes some very interesting sounds.
I hope Bio's computer is okay. He just kind of disappeared. Oh, solid is less nasty. Okay. Because it was solid oxygen that reacted with carbon composite overwrap, COPVs. The Falcon 9 second stage. I keep hearing random loud noises from the apartment next. Like something's down. I guess it's probably a door closed.
No, that's just my neighbor and how he sleeps. Like he constantly groans while he sleeps and he knocks everything around. And it's like, calm down, sir.
Oh, it expands when solid. It could have been perhaps some mechanical action caused a heating or a spark or something, which then sets off the. Hello Nathan, welcome to the stream. A Spotify playlist can be found in the description if you're interested in listening to the music. I believe even without Spotify, you can still listen to it with a Spotify account that's free. I think they have a web player. I think they have.
Yeah, they do have a web player, but even like any player of Spotify, if you have a free account, it's shuffled and you get an occasional ad.
What happens when you mix sulfur and nitrogen? Nothing. You would need a lot of energy and also oxygen present for something to happen. I'm sure you could make some kind of sulfur nitrate, maybe? You would need oxygen in there too. And a source of energy as well. Pretty sure it would be an something. Be out of space here.
Hi, out of sandstone.
That's so cool. In regards to robotics, if you're going to be doing like engineering on robots as well, isn't like if you want to do it as part of a job, it may be helpful to learn about what materials would be best for the job depending on the work environment the robot will. So in that case, learning about some basic chemistry and stuff definitely help. Like, is it an oxygen-rich environment? What kind of velocities are involved? What kind of heat is involved? What kind of reactions would you expect to see between your material and possible trace elements in its surroundings? Of course, you could just get a material from someone who's done the work for you, so I don't know. Almost done. I think that's it. Moved your hut again?
No, I'm building. Hello.
Does not stand up to OSHA regulation.
I don't think anything that makes up the regulation.
So that's the bank that we just removed. Moved a lot, right? Okay.
Chest. I have no inventory space.
I don't have any spare ender chests, sadly.
No, I just need actual chests.
See a shipwreck out there.
Quite a few.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Oh. Oh, it updated. Cool. Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh, I have so many potatoes in this shipwreck.
I go grab more coffee soon. We'll lie down for a bit. Feeling pretty tired. Yeah, I'm gonna close the dangerous. I'm not gonna play that. There's the islands.
Oh.
What's gonna happen if I eat this poison potato?
There's a chance that it'll poison you.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, it's a coin flip. That's what it's for. It's kind of cool. That in my.
It's my bad.
Alright, I'm feeling kind of tired. I've been up for quite a while. So, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'm still Rousey. Oh, that's a good song to end. Well, hope you all enjoyed. It's fun. Didn't get that much done. But hey, look at the nice wide open space behind me. We got that done. That's good. So, I'm gonna have a nap. Have some breakfast. It's Sunday morning right now. Enjoy the music. Have a good day, everyone.
Tea.